What's good, guys, man? Finally made it here. Sorry about that. Fucking having a crisis in my crib, man. Can't even tell you what the hell's going on until maybe a couple days from now, so I know for sure. I mean, it's having a damn crisis here in the freaking crib. It is what it is, man. You can't never get a break in this life. I tell you, can't get a break in this life. So anyway, it's your boy Eru here. Knicks, spoiler alert, Knicks are down 16-8 for a team that has one of the most prolific three-point shooting teams in the history of the NBA. And surprising that we're down 19-8. What are the three-point percentages? Knicks haven't even made one yet, and they're at 43%. Before I can even get started with that, I just need to see how many three-pointers these guys have already. The game just started, man. So we're talking about 2 for 4 for Klay Thompson, spoiler alert, 2 for 3 from Steph Curry, so right off the bat, they're already shooting threes already. Knicks haven't made one yet. 22-10. This is gonna be a rough night, man. But listen, I'm a Knicks fan. I'm gonna sit here and watch it. Like I said, rough last couple of days, man, to tell you the truth. As Brunson pulls up at the foul line, Steph Curry. I mean, these Golden State Warriors don't necessarily have to even run an offense. As you saw just now, Steph Curry just ran down and pushed Brunson on the floor, misses the point blank on jump shot, runs to the corner, gets it back, and hits a 3-point shot. So that's the type of game that we're gonna be watching tonight. But listen, I'm not gonna be here to bash the Knicks. Like I said, I had a rough couple days. I get into that at the next time out. I'll tell you guys a little piece of what's going on here. Yeah, man. But if you want to talk about what's going on for dinner here, I got some taquitos here at 10 o'clock in the evening. So listen, for those that are curious and want to know, damn, did the evil say he's on the diet and stuff like that? I am. I got 700 calories left on the diet for the day, 24-hour period. In a 24-hour period, I give myself 1,800 calories to eat. I got 700 calories left here at 10:37 or 10. What is it? 10:30 right now. So I mean, Steph Curry got away with a push. He pushed Brunson right to the ground, then just go to the corner right in front of the ref and hits a 3-point shot. I can't really do nothing about that. 10-22. So I mean, can the Knicks bounce back with this? Yeah, I think so. But we want to talk about matchup problems. Steph Curry versus Brunson is a matchup problem. Right now, we got Cam Reddish guarding Steph Curry, but then you got Rose guarding Klay Thompson. He goes number 22. That's Wiggins being guarded by Randall, who gets a nice little travel there. I think he might have stepped out of bounds. It happens. So I like these black jerseys, man. Shout out to the black jerseys nowadays. It just looks cool. So I mean, black has always have like a stigma about it. Black this, black that. Everything black is bad, man. But fashion wise, everything black is cool, huh? It's like almost like it looks slick, black and yellow. Shout out to the rapper, I can't think of his name. Lord have mercy. You go Rose gives it to Julius Randle, spin move into a double team, into a triple team. And they basically call it travel there. I think they call it travel. So definitely travel. Julius Randle cannot locate where the double team is coming. So somebody's coming out. So Hartenstein's coming out. So I guess we need some better interior defense, I guess, or interior hustle. So we're bringing Jericho Sims in very, very early. So damn, I mean, we're making substitutions with 5 minutes left in the first quarter. So this is Tom Thibodeau's new strategy because I mean he did that the last game. I think there was like 5 minutes in the first quarter, and he took everybody out basically by the time the quarter ended. So Draymond Green was almost out of bounds there. Nice cut to the basket to catch the Knicks sleeping there. That's Jermichael Green. That's one guy that I thought the Knicks should have picked up in the offseason, Jermichael Green, because we definitely need some more toughness coming off the bench. Shout out to Jericho Sims. Jericho Sims has enough athleticism to play power forward coming off the bench for us going forward when Mitch comes back. That's another conversation for another day. But in my opinion, I think we still need to make that trade to get another starting caliber two-way player on the roster, man. Big rebound by Jericho Sims there, like a pogo stick. Quickly, set of steps, comes on the inside, a left-handed layup. He blows it, but Sims is right there. Did they call offensive interference? Yes, they did. So they call offensive interference. Good hustle, man. You can't get mad at him about that. Can't get mad at him about the hustle there. Yeah, man. So I mean, quickly's got to make those layups. I get on RJ Barrett about those layups that he misses, man. But it's games like that, shots like that, you have to make those, man. This is the NBA. It's not like they're playing in the park where I'm gonna miss probably like 90% of my layups, because I haven't played in forever. But these guys play basketball all day long. If they're not playing in games, they're practicing or they're constantly in shape. I'm thinking, dreaming, and breathing, pissing, and shitting basketball. So you shouldn't be missing layups. Clay Thompson just hits a 3-point shot. You would say that was a contested three, but that's an open. That's a hand in the face is an open 3-point shot in the NBA. Rose kicks out to Julius Randle. Julius Randle fakes a three all the way to the basket. Good defense there. They cut him off, but Randle was able to fix that up there. So what are they calling it? Did they call a foul on Julius? So see, Julius is looking around like, what the fuck? Are they calling an offensive foul? I need to find out what's going on there. Did they call an offensive push off on Julius Randle? I need to hear what's going on here.
See the charity stripe.
Wow, technical.
He's human.
Okay, Julius Randle technical. I mean, yeah, I get it. So I mean, once it seems like the score is getting ran up on you, you got to do something. But my thing is like, do it to the players. Don't do it to the refs. You know what I'm saying? The team is busting your ass, not the refs. You know what I'm saying? So don't take that out on the players, man. I mean, don't take that out on the refs. Take it out on the players. Play the game. You know, the team is busting your ass. You guys haven't made a 3-point shot yet. Shooting 27% overall from the field. They're shooting 56% overall. So listen, take your medicine. Here goes your Michael Green, top of the key, 3-point shot wide open. Quickly, he's the only one in there for the rebound. Sims gets it to Rose on the right hand side, crossover dribble in and out, double pump fake for the layup. He gets fouled. So Derrick Rose, I know he lost the weight. He looks good. He thinks he looks good in the bathing suit. Walking around with no shirt on and press conferences and stuff like that. But he probably should have kept the 10 pounds. The 10 pounds is what gave him the edge. So now he's too light. He absolutely needs to lose 10 because I mean his shoulders are still got the size to the shoulders, but you can see he got a bird chest and his face looks a little bit too light. You know what I'm saying? So I mean that motherfucker needs to add at least 5 more pounds back to his frame just so he could be, get the edge back. But he definitely lost his edge. So I mean, listen, I'm talking to myself here. So shout out to Rob Bracy. I definitely shouted you out in the beginning. What's good, man? Shout out to everybody in the chat, Geraldine. Uh Hope all is well. Yeah, man. I'll let you guys know in a second. So listen, we're on a timeout right now. Shout out to the security guard here that's coming out with Knicks colors. He got on the orange. He got on an orange shirt with a blue tie. So I wonder if he's from New York transplant out there working in the Golden State area. Shout out to Mighty Finesse. You guys are my regulars, man. We're getting destroyed right now. Yeah, man. So listen, I got to tell you, man. My son was sick like the last 2 days, man. Big time fever. Couldn't really break it. He got asthma on top of that, so it was rough. So I'm just coming back to work. So I had to call out just so I can hold down the fort, because the other guy got to go to school too, and stuff like that. So I mean that's regular family stuff, man. But yo, man, I think I might have another issue with the same foot. So I mean we'll see what's going on with that. Listen, I gotta take care of it tomorrow, find out what's going on, and then I'll know for sure what's going on. But I think I might have did something to the same toe, same just now, to be just to let you know what's going on. I literally might have did something again to the same toe. Yeah, man. So that's not good. You know, I stayed out a long time because my other toe was broken for real. Broken in like what's that? They said like 4 places, three, 4 places. I forgot. So my toe was messed up. It took a while for it to get back, but it looks like I might have did something again to the same toe. So man, I'm very frustrated tonight. That's the reason why I didn't start right away because I'm trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take it easy, man. I was a little bit tweaking a little bit here in the crib, but the Knicks are on. 27-13. Make it a decent evening. I got some taquitos, like I said. For those who don't know, I got some sour cream dip with a little. I put ketchup in there to mix it up for flavor, but I got a little bit of garlic powder up in there. For a little just for myself because I like that. And it is what it is, man. We're just gonna have a good night. Enjoy these Knicks. Win or lose. Maybe talk about some other stuff here. What since you guys are in the chat. And we'll just have a good evening, man. Because listen, I'm definitely not having a good few days, man. It's been very rough. I've been back to work for 2 weeks. It's been rough these 2 weeks, man. Trying to get myself together, but now I feel like I'm good. And then right back to reality, man. So just gotta try to stay positive, like I said, and just use this time, that I have here to talk to you guys and talk about the Knicks, and just let whatever else gonna happen after that happen. A lot about a lot a lot of things that goes on in life too, man. I gotta say, a lot of it is in your mind. So a lot of the tweaking that I've been doing today, kind of like stressing out a little bit. It's all in my mind, really, to tell you the truth. So I just got to get myself together. So that was a long time out. Gamadi Finesse says that YouTube short that I did was about RJ was funny. Which one? You talking about the butterfly in the sky? Yeah, man. I like to have fun, man. I do a lot of stuff on this channel that a lot of stuff that I do sometimes I could tell that it was a mistake because you could see the because you guys can't really see my the YouTube stats and stuff. You can't really see stuff. So I could tell that I did something stupid as soon as I see like the numbers go down. Once I see certain numbers go down, I know damn I fucked up. But anyway, I'm having a good time. You know what I'm saying? I'm having a good time, so I don't care. So I mean, I diss beat writers, I diss whole publications. I tell people to invite people to the hot dog stand. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. I'm having a good time. This shit ain't real. It is real, whatever. But really, this is all a big game, big fun, having a good time, doing something that I love to do. That I couldn't believe I would be able to do something like this at any point in my life, or whatever. But technology caught up, so I'm able to do some crazy shit like this, like talk about the Knicks 10 o'clock at night to a bunch of strangers, just giving a play by play for the game and stuff. So I mighty finesse, you brought that up, man. So let's let me have some fun. I gotta have some fun, guys. So this is the YouTube page here. So this is what my man is talking about here. I don't think there's any sound there, but that's the video there. I can hear the sound, but I don't think you guys can hear the sound. So anyway, the story behind this, man, I did that video like a while ago, but it got stuck in like it got stuck in Instagram hell. So I found it in one of my drafts. So I remixed it and made it for today. So it came out good. This is another one here too that I did. Where this is basically a chopped up short from the last watch along. Well, shout out to Badlands Truck. That's Badlands Trucks there. For those that don't know who Badlands Trucks is, please go follow him. Badlands Trucks. He got like 3 million something followers on YouTube, and he's like one of my good buddies and stuff, man. I know him for like 19 years. So I mean, he became a YouTube star because he's a professional eater. So it was interesting, man. I just thought I'd say that since the Knicks are getting smacked right now, and we can get back into some Knicks action. Let's just stop talking about this dumb shit because I know a lot of you guys don't give a fuck. Most of you guys, enjoy the sidebar stuff that I have on here, but a lot of you guys don't give a fuck. You know what I'm saying. So anyway, let's get back to the game. Right now, the Knicks are getting smoked at the minute, 32-17. So everything is on the outside. This team is a primarily outside team. So if anybody's mad about the Knicks losing right now, I mean, it was written. The Knicks are going to lose against teams that shoot from the outside like this. And you can obviously see the Knicks are getting frustrated because we're only shooting 25%. Defense wise, I guess Golden State is doing a good job staying in front of guys. I've seen a couple of triple teams from sent towards Julius. So I have a question here. Did RJ Barrett start this game? I say he played 7 minutes. He was 0 for 3. RJ Barrett, you want to talk about a slump? It's not even a slump. He played 7 minutes so far. So he did start the game. He played 7 minutes so far, 0 for 3. Well, he just made it. Did he just make a shot? No, he's 0 for 3 tonight. No other stats but a turnover. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, he's atrocious right now. And I don't think it's a slump. I just think this is who he is. If it's gonna take him to January and late December for him to wake up, then this is a guy that I don't want on the roster. I think it's a joke that quickly is rumored to be on the trading block. I get Rose, but I think it's a joke that quickly is rumored to be in the trading block when he's playing extremely hard. I think he might be our best bench player right now. He's playing extremely hard. Whether or not he's erratic and doesn't really is he a point guard or not? As Obi just hits the top of the backboard with a 3-point shot and then goes down and misses a dunk. Unbelievable. Quickly is a good player for us, man. For the way that we play and the way that we hustle off the bench and stuff, the defense and the off the bench scoring and stuff like that, I think we could definitely gonna need quickly. Quickly is a big part of what we need. Because I don't think it's a good idea to trade him. But the person that we need to think about trading is literally RJ Barrett. Regardless if RJ Barrett goes to another team and does well, how much well is he going to do? Because right now he's averaging 20 points a game for us. So other teams around the league look at this game exactly the way that some fans look at the game. Oh, RJ Barrett's he's gonna get it back. Look at he averaged 20 points. He had 20 on 9. He had 30 the other night. it was too early in the season. A lot of NBA executives think like certain fans like that. But my thing is, we cannot wait 2 months for this guy to wake up. If he goes to another team and averages 27 points per game, then God bless him because he's did it for us already. So it's not him going to another team doing better for another team. It's about us getting the right person to match our team. A lot of people want Julius on the team. I want Julius gone as well because at the time I'm thinking that RJ is going to ascend, but I don't think RJ will. I don't think RJ ever will. And like I said, I can't deal with another season. Let's say if we start another season and then he's cold again to start the next season. So I mean, I feel like we can't deal with that. We definitely cannot deal with that anymore, in my opinion. I could be wrong. That's why I don't run a team. But I'll tell you this: if I ran a team, I would be looking to trade RJ as soon as we can. I would, like not like I said I would have, but I mean Donovan Mitchell trade, we probably should have made that trade. That's hindsight is 2020. But now that trade is over with. So now the Knicks are stuck in between a rock and a hard place where we now have to make a decision on who to move to make the team better. And like it literally was RJ. So I mean, too much people talk about Quentin Grimes being the person that was untouchable. No, it was RJ. Because I don't think it was a problem putting Quentin Grimes in the trade. I think it was a problem putting RJ and Quentin Grimes in the trade. Because it wasn't just those two. It was those two plus draft picks, and they wanted more players. They might have wanted quickly in that trade. They might have wanted they might have wanted Obi in that trade as well. Because if you judge by what Utah actually got in that trade for Donovan Mitchell from Cleveland, they got a good haul from Cleveland. They didn't get like a shit haul from Cleveland. They got a good haul from Cleveland. They got a nice trade package from Cleveland there. You know what I'm saying? So it's not like they got nothing for him. They got a good trade package, and the Knicks could not match it. The Knicks could have matched it if they put RJ and Quentin Grimes in that trade. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, now the Knicks are now stuck at a place where how do we get better? Getting better, waiting for RJ Barrett to figure it out. Or waiting for Mitchell Robinson to finally get healthy and waiting for him to finally make the next step. I think the answer is right where we're right in our faces. Hartenstein might not be the answer at center, starting center, but we got Jericho Sims, and I think Jericho Sims has been playing really well, right? Really well, serviceable. Serviceable players at center. That's all you really need. If you're gonna have serviceable players at center, then you can work on developing the rest of the group. So I mean, Cam Reddish, I think right now is a fixture. He's playing good defense, three and D kind of player. If anybody I believe, and I believe that he's eventually going to get better and better. Especially with this role this year, I think his role is going to get bigger this year offensively, and then hopefully next year that he can expand and really finally assume where he needed to be ever since college. Because he hasn't assumed his role in basketball since high school. You know what I'm saying? So I think I believe in Cam Reddish just based off of his length, athleticism, ability to play defense, and ability to score. I believe in him a little bit. Randall. Like people say he's a fourth option. Okay, cool. I agree with that. But at the same time, there's nobody at his position that's as tough as he is. Can shoot the three, run the floor, it's supreme athleticism. You know what I'm saying? Not afraid to fight, not afraid to mix it up. So that's somebody that we need on the roster. But we definitely need that go-to guy. We don't have a go-to guy. That's why Randall assumes the go-to position, and that's why RJ Barrett assumes so many shots. Because like we got to find a go-to guy. We're force feeding RJ to be the go-to guy, and he's not ready for that. He is not that guy. I think he needs to see. I think he needs another team. He needs to be on another team. Brunson is good. I like Brunson. So I mean, I feel like if with Mitchell Robinson, RJ Barrett, Fournier, not quickly. Fournier. Who else is that can be traded? Oh, Rose. Between that group, we should be able to get at least one really good NBA player. I'm not talking about an all-star, but I mean, if we're going to give away RJ and Mitchell Robinson and Fournier and Rose and draft picks, we should be able to get somebody's all-star on this roster. You know, we should be able to get somebody. So I feel like the Knicks need to do that. Then the Knicks, if there is a trade out there where somebody's looking, they said they'll take RJ in the trade, and if you throw Mitchell Robinson in there, to get that extra star, I don't know if you guys are upset at me about saying something like that, but I think that's something that we fucking need to do immediately. Because I mean, if you want to talk about RJ, Cam Reddish is already replacing him. If you want to talk about Mitchell Robinson, Jericho Sims and Hartenstein already replacing Mitchell Robinson. You know what I'm saying? If you want to talk about Fournier, we already got Quentin Grimes ready to replace him any day now. If you want to talk about losing Derrick Rose, we already got Quickly and we got Deuce McBride waiting. So we have all the replacements to the players that I mentioned on the roster. So I think if you're gonna swing for the fences, whatever we need to do that with those group of guys there. To add the rebuttal to that, a team like Cleveland traded those players, so everybody thought that Utah was gonna be bad. Utah ended up having they were 10-5 before they played the Knicks. Finished 10-6, I believe, after the Knicks, right? After the Knicks won, they were 10-6. Everybody assumed that Utah was gonna be a lottery team. They weren't gonna win at all. You know what I'm saying? So you don't worry about trading players away and whatever. You worry about building your roster. So with that said, we can make a trade like that. Get rid of RJ, get rid of Mitch. Like I said, get rid of Fournier and get rid of Rose. Get maybe one player, maybe even two. Maybe get one player, maybe even sign some of these free agents that are dangling, that they're waiting for a phone call. Sign some of those guys, and then we can make a better team. Look at RJ driving off the backboard. No chance in hell that shot was gonna go in. And here we are, 19-35. We're not 1935 because we're playing a better team. We're right now we're 19-35 because we completely suck. And right actually we're 21-38 right now. That's what the actual score is there. So let me see if I can refresh that. Yeah, man. So I'm more than like you guys are watching this conversation here, but I mean I'm probably gonna cut this up and put this as an episode because I haven't had a chance to do that. But it's true, man. A Mighty Finesse says RJ fans subbed. Listen, RJ fans can go become a fan of RJ on his next team. I don't care about nobody but the Knicks, man. I don't care about nobody but the Knicks. There goes RJ too late to come back to Wiggins, and Wiggins he was able to get his hand in the face, hits it right in Wiggins. Wiggins hit it right in his face there. So now RJ's in the corner. I'm just watching him. He's a leading scorer. Quickly and Obi are going one on one here. Give us the Rose driving, driving, driving. Only on the inside. He's looking for somebody trying to find Obi. You know, so I mean, if RJ was a true go-to scorer, the ball will be coming back to him quickly. You know, but he's not. On the other side, Wiggins. People talk about, oh, I'll never get Wiggins on the team. You crazy? Or never. But look at how great Wiggins is playing with on this squad with better players, right? Is RJ going to be that type of guy? No, because RJ has never averaged multiple years of 25 points per game and stuff like that. He's never did that. RJ Barrett's never done that. So it's two different players. Great percentages on top of that, Mr. Andrew Wiggins. Here goes RJ, just throws the ball out. He tries to throw a lob pass to Obi and almost goes in. Here he goes there. He's in the paint there, guarding Wiggins there. Double pump there for number 00. So I think that's Huminga, right? Kaminga. So anyway, listen, man. For everybody that talks badly about RJ Barrett, I mean not RJ Barrett, Julius Randle all day, every day. Shout out to State. I saw State put out a post today. He was talking about that. Oh, how was quickly being talked about being in the trade, but Julius Randle and Fournier, but nobody's saying nothing about them. Man, we've been talking about those guys for 2 to 4 years already. 2 years with Fournier, and now 4 years with Randle. We've been saying the same thing for those guys for all those years. Like now quickly is on the trade block for the first time, and since he's been playing. That's new. People been talking about trade Fournier and Randle. So it's just weird. It's just weird shit, man. I get everybody's frustrated, but listen, man, let's watch and see what is actually working on our team and what's working for the franchise, what's working with the group. So it is what it is there, man. So we got to score 21 to 39. Even though I'm talking shit about the Knicks, man, we still could come back because we're talking about a jump shooting team. Jump shooting teams always get cold. If the Knicks could wake up and get their foot out their ass, they might be able to actually do something. But if you want to talk about matchup problems, this is a matchup nightmare for the Knicks because everybody is like 6'3" and up. You know, a lot of athleticism. They switch everything. Really good defense. They have a lot of guys that have a lot of experience. They won the championship. You know what I'm saying? So these guys know how to play. DiVincenzo wasn't on the team last year and he was hurt. and he made it to the Golden State Warriors. But he recently came back. He's a really good player. Shout out to Brunson. Brunson knows all about DiVincenzo. They won college championships together. He goes, quickly just drove here with a shot to hell. He goes number five, just pulls up. They just got the green light to just throw up any shot they want to. He goes RJ driving on the inside, another sidestep with a shot to hell. Another shot to hell, sidestep, and then he just shoots the ball off the, like he shot it like this, as he was going off to the side. So it looks like a turnover. Here goes RJ, gets another shot, pull up on 3-point shot in transition, and he makes it. So I feel like I've had deja vu. I feel like the Knicks are gonna actually really come back in this game. I feel like I got deja vu. I feel like we've done this before. Here goes Poole, driving, give it to number five. Number five dribbling, gives it back to Wiggins. Takes a pick, takes another side step pick, kick it out to DiVincenzo on the left hand side, hits a 3-point shot. So it's tough, man. DiVincenzo reminds me of Bob Sura, if anybody that recalls that. So Brunson's being guarded by his ex teammate. So they're switching everything. Golden State Warriors don't care. They switching every single thing, and you can see that they're communicating. There goes a nice switch there to Kamunga and the other cat. They just switched. I keep forgetting my man's name. So the Knicks turnover. DiVincenzo gets the ball, kicks it back out to Poole. Poole transition 3-point shot, no good. Kaminga in position for a rebound. Sims good defensive play, blocks it right back at it. RJ getting cute, spin move, gives it to Brunson. Brunson should have threw an alley oop to Obi just now. Gives it quickly on the outside. RJ, here goes RJ on the inside. Gives it back to Sims. So Sims caught the pass in an awkward position where he can't really do nothing with it. When RJ comes across the lane, he should have been the one to shoot it. Here goes Obi with the rebound after a miss from Golden State. Obi's on the left-hand side. He's looking to set up some offense. He's looking to give it to RJ. RJ can't get position on DiVincenzo. Gives it to Brunson. So Brunson looks at RJ and calls him off as well. Now he's looking at RJ again. Sets a pick for RJ. 2 picks. Gives it to Sims. Right back to Sims, and Sims is wide open. That was a good play there. So that's 26-42. So it's rough right now for the Knicks. Very rough. I see Brunson and the referee having words with each other. So I mean, so far so good, man. I mean, the Knicks are we're just not that good with the current group that's happening now. So like, even though everything that I said so far about RJ, right? It's not about RJ. It's about building the Knicks, man. So the pressure really is on Leon Rose. So I mean, do you have the courage to make a decision to trade RJ Barrett and stuff like that? Listen, I'm not talking about trading RJ Barrett for draft picks because that's what people want to do for Fournier. Some people want to trade Julius Randle for draft picks, just to get him off the team so Obi will get more minutes and so RJ can get more shots and stuff like that. That's not the right way to think about it. We got to figure out how we're gonna get the Knicks better. So I'm not thinking about trading RJ for no draft picks and nothing stupid like that. If we're gonna trade RJ, it's gonna be something significant. And if we're gonna make that trade for a significant player, then I'm not afraid to throw in a Mitchell Robinson or something like that. If we're gonna get a significant player that's gonna build what we're trying to build here, somebody that's gonna work better with Brunson, somebody that's gonna fit better with RJ, not RJ, Randall and Cam Reddish. Somebody's going to fit better with our team. We need somebody that's a little bit more offensive oriented. Somebody that can fit in on the wing, play defense. So I mean, if you're giving up that much talent, then I expect to get talent back as well. So like I said, I'm not trying to give away players. Like if we can't get the team better, then I don't want to trade RJ. Then we just deal with what it is. But if there is somebody available, that they're talking about, because somebody's available, they're talking about dangling certain players, see what they can get. So somebody's available. If somebody of significance is available, then we need to do it. We need to make the trade. And once again, I'm sorry for talking and eating at the same time. But listen, man, I don't have commercial breaks. You have Rob Bracey. What's up, yo, Chase? Chase Boogie, what's good? I'm trying to tell you, we lose so many possessions. A lot of times, like I'm trying to say, if Steph Curry's on the court, right? I know he's a point guard, but a lot of times they do a lot of ball handling with other players. But the ball comes back to him. The ball comes back to Curry constantly. If Klay Thompson is there and all these guys are there, Poole is there, the ball finds the ball finds the shooters. Andrew Wiggins kept touching the ball. We get possessions where RJ don't even touch it. You know what I'm saying? Then if he does touch it, he's not looking to score at all. You know. And if he does look to score, he's just looking to get the shot up on the rim. Like he's shooting with no confidence. He's just trying to get the ball on the rim, looking at the refs to bail him out every single time he shoots it, which is ridiculous. So, that's what I'm trying to say. That's why I feel like he needs to go because I mean Cam Reddish right now is in a contract year, so he's going to be a restricted free agent. So we can match anything for him. Julius Randle, like I said, not for nothing. He's unique. He at the power forward spot, somebody that can shoot three, somebody that's always in shape, never hurt. You know what I'm saying like that? He's an enforcer. So if he could fall back into that role, then that fits better for us. That's a valuable player. So we already got Brunson, and like I said, Cam Reddish. I think he might start to really build his career here. So if that's the case, then let's get that other player. Let's see if we can get another player here. Let's see if we can get another player here. Maybe get some cap space, whatever. Trade for a player. Maybe get some cap space and sign some guys. Maybe pick up some of these like dangling free agents that haven't signed. They're not with a team yet. That's what I'm saying. This is what we should be thinking about right now. And then if that doesn't work out and we lose, at least we have the draft to look at. Shout out to Larry Jones. What's good, Larry Jones? I've been seeing you guys. Facebook. Shout out to Facebook. This is my man Larry Jones. He's been watching for a couple days here. I appreciate that. He goes Clay Thompson shoots a three. Sims has been doing a good job on the inside, getting those rebounds. He goes RJ dribbling, double team, goes around the Sims pick, looking. Bad pass to Brunson, but Brunson wants to get it. Bad shot by Brunson, off balance shot, but nobody else is scoring. So what is he supposed to do? Clay Thompson drives, kicks it out to Draymond Green. He just loses the ball. Brunson got it. Brunson's looking. This is to Obi. Back to Brunson, top of the key. Looking. Brunson's trying to figure it out. Good sidestep there. And a good shot. So, I mean, Brunson is trying to stop the bleeding. Nobody else is scoring. So, Brunson, as a point guard, has to get these shots up because there's no offense coming from anybody else. So, you have to be, as a point guard, realize we need a bucket and just get the bucket. Okay, we got the bucket. So now possibly got to stop here. Jermichael Green, like I said, Jermichael Green is a guy I think we should have signed this offseason. I don't know if he had any desire of being a Knick, but it would have been nice to get him on the roster as well, to be the backup power forward. Because I feel like we definitely need that transition person to go from Obi, not Obi, from Julius to a power forward. Because I think Obi Toppin at this time is a small forward. So I mean, if anything, maybe Obi Toppin should be the guy to slide into that spot, to slide into that starting small forward spot. Let Cam Reddish be the shooting guard. I got Brunson at the point. You got Obi Toppin at the small forward and Randall at the four. For now, maybe we need to do that to figure out that offense. And like I said, if you're gonna make that trade, then we can have get rid of RJ and Mitch, get another player that's really good in the mix with this. Then maybe like I said, Obi still come off the bench. Then you have that player that we traded to stick in that spot. And I just think that would be so much better for us, man. Like we're definitely missing something. We're missing something. We don't have it. We're not going to get it either. We're not going to get it through prayer. We're going to have to get it through hard work and risking your job. Make a decision, risk your job. Because right now, not doing anything is risking your job. The 0-3 start has him at 39% for the finish. He's slow, plotting, go left only style of play. Yeah, I get it, man. Shout out to Walter Jr. What's good, Walter? RJ sucks. Can't guard, can't pass. Yeah, man. I keep talking about it every night, man, because I feel like the Knicks are right there, man. Let me make this smaller. So I mean, I feel like the Knicks are right there. Like I said, there's no diss to RJ. There's no diss to I'm talking about him a lot, but there's no diss to him. If he goes to another team and it fits well, okay, let that happen. But I feel like we're very close right now. That I feel like we have our power forward already. Obi Toppin is a good player to come off the bench, for us. Maybe even start, but I'm talking about small forward wise. I think he's good. Cam Reddish, it fits what we're trying to do here. You know what I'm saying? We already got a replacement for Mitch. We got a replacement for Mitch and Hartenstein and Sims already. You know what I'm saying? Point guard, we got our point guard. Brunson is our point guard for now. Everybody wants Quentin Grimes to get his shot. I think Quentin Grimes should get his shot. It's more than likely going to be off the bench. As Wiggins hits another 3-point shot. So this is going to be a tough game. I can't see the Knicks coming back from this. This is 49-30. So the Knicks are losing by 19. I can't see the Knicks coming back here because I mean the Golden State Warriors are just more I can't see that they're more talented. They're built correctly for what they're trying to do. The Knicks are not built correctly for what they're trying to do. So that's what I'm trying to figure out for what we're trying to do. How could we get this better? How could we get the product better? Yeah, so like I'm trying to say, I like Brunson at the point guard. Like I said, Cam Reddish as that two guard to help him out with defense and also be that finisher and stuff like that. He's really good in the open court. So I think that backcourt is really good. Like I said, Julius Randle at the power forward, with a reduced role is fine. We have the center down, which I think is good. Like the backup point guard is good with quickly still on the team and Bridges on the team. I think the point guard is fine with those two guys. Quentin Grimes at this point will come off the bench, which I think is a really good player to have on the bench, building forward, going forward. What maybe he'll be eventually get moved up or something like that. We don't know. But I feel like there's that extra player that we need that this team just doesn't have. RJ is not that guy. RJ just doesn't fit what we're trying to do. He just doesn't. Like if we trade Julius, RJ is the power forward on our team. It's not Obi Toppin. We don't put Obi Toppin at the power forward spot and think that that's going to change everything. I just don't think that's going to work because I don't think Obi and RJ mesh together. They don't mesh together. It's two different styles of play. You know, especially if you still got Cam Reddish on the roster. So like if we're looking to get more athletic, push the ball and stuff like that, then having RJ is not gonna at the two or the three is not gonna work because at this point I'm looking at RJ as a power forward in today's NBA. So if we trade, like I said, if we trade RJ, I mean if we trade Julius, RJ is the power forward in my opinion, not Obi. So what do we do? Do we start Obi at the small forward, or it doesn't matter? Just start both of those two guys and play the matchups. Like I said, it could work, but as far as toughness, RJ doesn't bring toughness. He doesn't bring that physicality or toughness to the forward spot at all. You know what I'm saying? He's not even playing defense anymore. So it's just a lot. I keep repeating the same shit. It seems like, but this is my feelings, man. Yeah, man. And Jermichael Green is trash. Yeah, Jermichael Green is trash. But that's why he's a bench player. He's good as a bench player. If he's your power forward coming off the bench, playing 15 minutes a game, then he's good for you. He could be good. So we're almost at the half, guys. You got it's 11. What time is it now? It's 11:06. 11:06 tonight. Doing some play by play with the Knicks. I don't know what happened. I can't unlock my phone here. My phone got locked out again. Trying to get these scores up here. 51-30. I got Brunson. I'm at the 519 mark. Brunson just gave it over to Obi. Obi's very active, gives back to RJ. RJ back to Brunson. Brunson back to RJ. RJ drives nice and strong. Tried to dunk it, and he got an air ball on the dunk. Gets thrown right to the ground. So here it goes again. Like a bad play by RJ ends up being a nice easy layup for Golden State. So I mean, I don't know what else to say. RJ Barrett tried to go down and dunk it. He don't have the athleticism anymore. He got an air ball on the dunk. A lot of people are probably saying, "Wow, where was the foul?" There was no foul there. And then a stupid play by RJ that should have been routine. It should have been a layup. It should have been 2 points. Ended up being a Golden State Warrior easy fast break. Then goes Cam Reddish, pulls up for three. It goes got Draymond gives the Clay over to Wiggins, and Wiggins shakes up RJ like he's nothing, misses the 3-point shot. He goes Brunson pushes, pulls up for three because he has to. Jalen Brunson has to pull up for three. He has to do it. Nobody else is scoring on the team. So in order to put out those flames, Brunson is absolutely doing what he's supposed to do as a point guard. Klay Thompson going around Brunson. Brunson still playing hard defense there, but Klay Thompson misses a chippy layup at the rim there. He goes Julius Randle bringing the ball up, gives it back to Brunson. Brunson's going to look for his shot because nobody else can score. Gives it back to Cam. Here goes Cam driving, nice sidestep over the shoulder layup, no good. Creative layups there, man, but Knicks can't get cute. He was being too cute. There goes Wiggins. If you want to compare players, Wiggins and Cam Reddish are very similar to each other. if you want to compare players. But Cam Reddish has got to get his body like Wiggins in order for him to make that next step. So Brunson calls his own number. He bypasses Obi and takes his own shot. Obi gets a steal. So listen, Obi's a plus player too. Obi really hustles, man. For all of his faults on the team there, who it goes Wiggins, another shot up there. Who's guarding Wiggins? I thought RJ was guarding Wiggins. Obi Toppin is running around trying to make plays on a broken play. So somebody got to find Wiggins because Wiggins is guarding RJ on the other end. And as soon as RJ gets it, RJ just throws it up. You know, he goes, Curry, my God. He just throws up a 3-point shot. Julius Randle fighting for the rebound. Look at Obi fighting. So, I mean, Obi Toppin's not a power forward, but Obi Toppin is a hustle player, man. So, I mean, you can't say anything badly about Obi Toppin. I get mad at Obi Toppin because he keeps pointing. There he goes pointing on defense. He was telling guys what to do and nobody listened. So, you want to talk about leadership or at least trying? Obi Toppin is absolutely trying. So, I feel like we can't lose Obi Toppin, but not for him to be the power forward. For him to be in the rotation at the forward spots, yes, we got to keep him. I feel like we can't lose Obi because of his energy. Hartenstein, nice little floater at the top of the key. He misses it. That's his patented shot. He hasn't been really making it the last couple games. It goes Poole, a drive gets it to Draymond, bullies himself down the lane. The referees are not going to call a foul unless you're aggressive. So that's a nice, strong, aggressive move to the basket. And he's going to get a well-earned foul. So you can see a little salt and pepper in Draymond's beard there. Also losing some hair up top. Doing it gracefully, man. He looks good. He's still a good player, man. Respect to Draymond for all the shit that he's been through. All this nonsense that he gets himself in trouble with his mouth and his reactions. He's still a good player. I don't know about Hall of Famer, but he's definitely gonna go and down as one of the best players of this era. Absolutely. So Brunson's looking for instruction from Tom Thibodeau. Kick us out to Julius. Julius fakes a three. Good spin move there, but he should have pulled up, but he kicks it back out to Cam. Cam fakes, gets it to RJ. RJ's dribbling into a double team, gets it to Hartenstein in the corner for three, and he hits it. That was just not a good option, but Hartenstein was able to hit that. So that's good. At least the Knicks are, keeping it within a range where the Knicks can possibly make it into like double digits at some point. I don't know about now because I mean these guys are just shooting their lights out. I mean Steph Curry just hit another shot. Brunson's dribbling up the court looking for Tom Thibodeau to say something. Brunson got to go one on one. He's being triple teamed now. He's dribbling, looking for a pass, finds Julius in the corner. Julius pulls up for three and he makes it. See, stuff like that, you could rely on Julius Randle to hit those open threes, sometimes, But RJ is like, whew. So the Knicks are trying. We can't do nothing about it. The Knicks are absolutely trying. But like I said, we're outmatched as far as build. We're not outmatched as far as talent. We're outmatched as far as build. This is also a matchup nightmare for the Knicks. For a team that switches like this. Here goes Brunson against Curry. So he's posting up. So right away, you got four guys on him. He's dribbling, looking for something and gets it to Julius. Julius pulls up for an open 3-point shot. He makes another one. See what I'm saying? Julius Randle can hit these open jump shots because he's a good player. He's going to hit those shots. Imagine Julius Randle in a reduced role, still being able to hit shots like that. That's valuable at the power forward spot. Right now, Knicks are playing decent defense, man. Golden State is just always a step in front of us. As Curry sidesteps and shoots a three, Julius Randle just knocks down wherever that is. I think that's Lamb. Knocks him down. But I like it. I like that he knocked him down because you need to have a guy to at least hurt somebody. We don't have nobody that's really hurting anybody out there. So if it's going to be a foul, let it be. Let you hurt somebody. So I mean, Julius Randle got hit for a little bit there. I mean, you'll take it. You got to take it. You know what I'm saying? But he's playing hard. But if my power forward is knocking guys to the floor like that, I love it. That's what I need. It goes Poole. A lot of motion with this Golden State offense, man. They've been doing this shit for so long. Everybody's open. Look, everybody's open because that ball is moving. They know where the ball is supposed to go. Good defense by the Knicks. Brunson was able to get in there. Not for nothing. The whole team, even though Golden State was swarming, the Knicks were always right there looking at their man in the ball. So shout out to to our Knicks players here. Brunson dribbles, fakes a handoff to RJ. He gets the ball, able to draw the foul there. So Brunson understands the moment right now. He understands the moment. He understands the Knicks can't score, so he's trying to dictate, taking the shots, trying to get to the line, trying to foul guys out a little bit. Making sure that he can get some consistent offense on the board for now. That's his job. So I think right now, if he hits these two shots, I think the Knicks will be it will be what basically a 13-point game, right? So that's what you need. We're going into halftime. We got 30 seconds into halftime. So if we could cut this to 47 to 60, then that's good. That's good. Judging by how the game has been going, cutting the lead to 13, or if we can get an extra shot on this clock here, if we can get one more shot before the thing is over, and we could possibly get this to 11, 11-point lead or 10 to 11-point lead, then that's fine. That's fantastic for us, I think. You know, and then we worry about the second half. So I can't really see if the halftime is over yet on the screen. But the Knicks do have 47 to 60. So like I said, the Knicks got to play some defense here. There's a 6-second shot clock differential here. Steph Curry's dribbling, dribbling, dribbling. Steph Curry's probably gonna launch this. Okay, somebody's launched it. Klay Thompson, nice little dribble to get into the paint. Spin move. Good defense by Sims there. Oh man. Oh, good defense by the Knicks. Good possession. Good defensive possession. So they're gonna call a foul. So these referees, they just bailed out the Golden State Warriors there. So they're gonna get a foul. So we gotta see what's up here with these foul shooters if they're gonna all right. So this referee, at least he's explaining it to Brunson. They're having a basketball conversation. So shout out to the player here. He makes the first one. I keep saying the player, but it's Looney. I know he got a goofy ass name. Looney. That's Kevon Looney. I think his name is Kevon, right? Got Looney. Yeah, Kevon Looney. Weird ass name. So he makes the first one, 61 to 47 currently. So he got one more shot. Spoiler alert, he's gonna miss this one. So goofy ass Looney misses the next one. Sims gets the rebound. See Julius Randle as a power forward, able to push the ball up the court like this. Dribble, dribble in and out. Nice little sweep move for a nice little shot. Does he get the and one? Yes, he does. So if we could finish at 50 to 61, which we are going to do that. It's 2.5 seconds left on this clock here. I'm trying to see if we're at halftime yet. So I could do a little spoiler alert. Let me see. Are we at halftime yet? Nah, they still got 2 seconds left according to this thing here. So I mean, listen, Julius Randle does his job, makes his free throws. So it's 50 to 61. So that's an 11-point lead. Stephen Curry just shoots a three-quarter shot. I mean, every shot he throws up look like it can go in. So he misses it. 61 to 50. Now listen, I just finished saying that. If we can cut this lead to 11, to 11 going into the half, now that is good shape. That's good shape for the Knicks to make it a game in the second half of this game. So as far as Golden State, from what I'm watching, Golden State does a great job. I know this guy here. They got a commercial here with this conductor for the MTA. Shout out to him. He's a big time party planner. I met him quite a few times. I actually got a business card in my wallet. So it's great to see him. He's breaking all kind of rules, I'm quite sure, riding that train there. But shout out to the MTA for allowing that, because I know the MTA don't allow nothing. And so it's great to allow that to happen, just to show that people are just regular, regular out there. So listen, like I'm trying to say, this is a halftime report. We get into the halftime report. Let me take this off here. So listen, even though that it's been a bad first half for the Knicks, whatever, not really, because the Knicks don't play well against teams that shoot the three like that, like versatile stuff. They're this is a matchup nightmare for us, right? But even though we were losing by so much points, right now we cut it to 11. So I'm like, for a strategic point, for a coaching standpoint, for like trying to figure out the intangibles and whatever changes you're gonna make, the adjustments that you're gonna make in the halftime to try to win this game, you're still within striking distance now, and with 11 points, because now you're only talking about a four possession game. So that's two stops basically, two stops, and the Knicks can be in this game again. Shout out to the Knicks, man. The Knicks been working, playing good defense, not losing their cool. Shout out to Julius Randle. Didn't really lose his cool in his game here, even though he did get that technical foul earlier. He was able to keep his cool, for the rest of the game, to keep us in this game here. So it was very important, and it's very imperative for him to keep that cool the rest of the game. You know, to make sure that we can win this. So now I'm gonna look for Golden State to attack Julius for that specific reason. Now, if I'm coaching on the other side, I'm going to look to try to get Julius Randle out the game. You get Julius Randle out the game by getting him frustrated. So I think we're going to try to get him frustrated in the second half. At least that's what I would do. So for those that are watching, I got the NBA.com scoreboard here. If you guys can see it on the right hand side, because I don't want to click it and make it bigger, just waste his time. 35-19 in that first quarter. Second quarter, 31-26. So the Knicks did a better job adjusting in that second quarter. So now, even though I said this, all the stuff here, if you get to the third quarter, and let's say Golden State can repeat that 26 points, and the Knicks can get 31 again, now you're talking about taking another 5 points off the board. So now you're talking about from 11-point lead to a 6 point lead. Then you enter the fourth quarter, where now you can make it a game because now a 6 point game is only a two possession game. You know what I'm saying? So this is how you build to try to win basketball games right now. So anyway, that's my strategy entering the halftime. So let's get into the game charts here. We got game charts and stuff going on. This is the shot chart. Check out the shot chart. I love looking at the shot chart. It explains the game beautifully. If you look at both shot charts, the Knicks is on the left, Golden State is the right. Very similar. Very similar. What's different is that they Golden State has a couple more shots on the ball. 48 shots on the ball. You can tell there's more three-pointers made here. So between Golden State making more three-point shots and attempting more shots, that's the game. That's the game right there. Because I think rebounding wise, I think defense and everything else like that, I think that's pretty even. So let's get down into that. Let's see what's going on. Of course, all this stuff here is crazy. 22-point lead cut down to 11, which is fantastic for us. Everything else is what it is. Let's check out the splits. We got the team, what do they call it? Team comparisons. I called it the splits. 32 rebounds for Golden State, 27 for the Knicks. That's about even though they're beating us a little bit. I think they're beating us because they're just beating us to the long rebounds. I think the Knicks are doing a good job on the interior, getting to additional rebounds and stuff like that. The assist wise, they're getting a lot of shots off assists on Golden State just by simply moving the ball and guys hitting shots within rhythm. But the Knicks are playing good defense. We're getting hands in guys' faces and that type of thing. Not giving guys space. Not for nothing. Golden State is not really shooting a lot of shots with space. So but they're still making it. 17 assists to 17 assists. 2 steals to 4. That's kind of even. 5 blocks for the Knicks and 1 block for Golden State. So I mean, just the 2 steals and the 5 blocks that lets you know the Knicks are trying. 9 turnovers for the game here for 8 to Golden State. So that means we're taking care of the ball as well. So I mean, this is a good basketball game. But like I said, Golden State Warriors are just a bad matchup for the Knicks. And but I think even though everything's happening, I still think the Knicks have a chance to win this. I have the chance to win this game. 3 point percentage, 33-42. That's got to change for the Knicks. But it's very hard when you got guys like RJ and stuff like that that just can't shoot. They just can't shoot. 94-72. Knicks really got to make their free throws the second half. They got to continue to shoot 94% to be in this game if there's going to be a chance for us to win. Points in the paint. We've been they've been getting some second chance points. As you can see, Golden State's dominating the 6-0 on the second chance points. So they did have a lot of second chance points, which contributes to that point in the paint stuff. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I think the Knicks can change that in the second half. We'll see. Fast break points 11-13. That's about even too. For Golden State, there's more, you know, um, mentally known for being a better fast break team, and the Knicks are right there with 11. I think that's battling. You know what I'm saying. So I think that just judging by this here, the second chance points, I think the Knicks can improve in that. And the Knicks have always dominated most teams at points in the paint. So if the Knicks can somehow figure out a way to start playing our game again, getting the points in the paint, and competing in the second chance points, I think we might have a chance to win this game. So I don't know if you guys agree with that. Yes, I hope everybody can hear me. I was having problems with the internet as always at the same time. Uh, New York Knicks. So I mean, as you can see, the scoreboard here is all jacked up. So because they got Derrick Rose here at the top. So let me just give it a chance for it to pop. Because like I said, every night it does that. The scoreboard for some reason on NBA.com takes a while for it to shift. So I really would like it to shift now. So I mean, so I can get on with my fucking life here. So, all right, since while I'm waiting for that, I'm just gonna look at Bleacher Report. So, Bleacher Report, we can talk about RJ Barrett. I've been talking about RJ Barrett a lot, and I've been posting a lot of stuff here. Okay, it just shifted. I don't know if you guys saw it. NBA.com finally shifted the score here. So let's talk about RJ. 20 minutes tonight. 7 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. On paper, everything looks good there. Everything looks good there. 25% from the field. Okay, that's fine. Guys shoot bad sometimes. 1 for 4 for 3. Guys shoot like that sometimes. So I mean, his stats are not bad. But we definitely need him to improve on that in order if we have a chance to win this game. Julius Randle with 13 points, shooting really well tonight. Rebounding, assists, steals. he still has a lot to contribute in that regard. Hartenstein hasn't really been playing all that well, but you 5 points, 3 rebounds. If you finish the game with 10 and 6 with 2 steals and 2 blocks, I think that's a good game for him. So anyway, he's just got to keep competing. Cam Reddish, I would like to see him shoot a little bit more. He does have 7 points. He got one rebound, 1 assist. I would like to see him contribute a little bit more. The free throws 2 for 2. One for 2 from three. So I mean, he's a plus guy on offense, man. So I know he's trying to get his stuff within the flow of the offense, but we definitely need to see him attack more. Try to look for a shot and stuff like that. But that's something that has to be contributed as in a team concept. Because only 4 shots on the ball with RJ shooting two and stuff like that. We definitely got to look for him, man. So anyway, Brunson, 2 for 7, like I said, in a game like this, you can't really do nothing. He's been very aggressive trying to get to the line. He's 6 for 6 for the line, 11 points, 3 rebounds, 3 assists, trying to create offense in times where we had no offense. But there was a stretch there in that second quarter where he was basically stopping the gaps for us in the second quarter to help us get to that 11-point deficit where we need to get into the second half. Rose didn't really do nothing. I think Rose, just by his body language and stuff like that, I think he wants out of here. I just no hard feelings for Rose, whatever. Maybe he feels that he has nothing to contribute to this roster. Now I get it. So I think that Rose might want to get out of here. He's not gonna say or do anything to disrupt the team, but I think he would welcome a change of scenery. But somebody like him, he think he's entitled to pick where he wants to go. So I mean, it's weird, man. So I mean, Derrick Rose we might be looking at the last days of Derrick Rose as a Nick, which is not, I don't think anybody's gonna complain. Like I said, if Derrick Rose gets traded, there's no hard feelings. It doesn't have to be like a bad thought. Like say like RJ Barrett. If we trade RJ Barrett, it's not a bad thought towards the kid. Just like trading Derrick Rose, is not a bad thought towards Derrick Rose. But these guys might need a change of scenery for themselves and also for the Knicks too to get better. Quickly, 11 minutes. I thought he played decent. He's been playing very aggressive on defense, trying to do the best that he can to dictate offense and stuff coming off the bench. So I mean, he's been playing okay. Two bad shots I think he took. I think he missed a layup and then he just like chucked up a 3-point shot, I think, or a long jumper. I can't really remember what he did. He did not attempt any threes. But I mean, I think quickly's given us good minutes. He's been giving us good minutes this year. Jericho Sims also giving us great minutes. 6 rebounds there, 4 defensive, 2 offensive, 1 for 3 from the field. Very aggressive, man. I think that's 2 blocks. Yes, 2 blocks. So I mean, he's been contributing really well coming off the bench. So I like him. Between Hartenstein and him, I think we're as good as we're gonna get at the center spot. If Mitch came back, what it would improve, it would improve the block shots probably. And other than that, that's it. To tell you the truth, because I mean, Mitch Robinson doesn't bring anything else to the squad. He doesn't rebound. He gets us offensive rebounds, but so does what's his name, Hartenstein. So I don't get it. I mean, Obi Toppin hasn't scored yet, so we gotta find Obi Toppin as well. We gotta look for our scores. Obi Toppin is a scorer. We gotta look for him when he's out there. Same thing with Cam Reddish. When he's out there, we gotta look for him. Or we gotta like find offense where he can get loose. Somebody like that can score. He's the one that we need to feature and get loose. That's the guy, not RJ. RJ shouldn't be the one we feature to get loose. Cam Reddish is that guy. Obi Toppin is that guy too. Two guys that are very important for us, man. So let's take a look at the Golden State Warriors. Wiggins has been shooting a lot of shots very confidently within the offense. 15 points, 3 rebounds. Draymond Green, same thing, playing good team basketball. You can see the stats: 5 rebounds, 4 assists. Really just dictating, doing what he's been doing his whole career. Looney also has been playing decent minutes here, 11 minutes. 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Nothing so crazy. 5 points. He's there as a plus player. Just to kind of be the glue guy out there. Klay Thompson is back to being who he is. Scoring the ball wise. Everything else, as you can see, no stats really. So I mean, his stats are definitely going to be down after those leg injuries that he's had. But he's never going to be able to stop shooting that ball, man. So 4 for 9, 3 for 6. That's what he does. Steph Curry is one of the generational talent. So I mean, he's not really much to talk about here. Hasn't really gotten loose. So beware, that Steph Curry still can get loose. He just came off a 50-point game, against Atlanta. So I mean, Steph Curry right now, he got 8 points, 5 rebounds, 5 assists. He's a great player, man. You just have to tip your hat on a guy like that and just be happy. Just not be happy, just be I can't really get the word appreciative or just tip your hat. Just really just tip your hat. as respect for a guy like that, because you never know when you're gonna see another player that good, man. So you just kind of like appreciate the experience watching this guy play. Jordan Poole off the bench, on offense, he was really, when he was out there, he was doing his thing. He's another guy that we got to put a cap on. Jermichael Green, I like him as a player, 6 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists. Anthony Lamb was out there competing. No stats as you can see, but he was competing. At least he got a foul called in from Julius Randle. Just being in the mix. So Anthony Lamb is not afraid to be in the mix. He's a good player. DiVincenzo, he reminds me of Bob Sura. Like I said, I think I mentioned that during the show. He reminds me of Bob Sura. 2 for 3. All 3-point shots. You got 2 rebounds, 2 assists, 1 steal, 1 block. Is that a block? No. It's a steal, assist and a steal. Excuse me. I mean, so he's a good player. Kaminga is another guy. 5 rebounds, not really scoring much. Kaminga needs to be on another team as well. Him being on the Golden State Warriors, they're so good. He's never going to get his shot to be the guy that he's supposed to be. So I mean, that's a guy that we probably need to take a look at. If we can trade somebody. Maybe if Golden State's looking for a physical center to play defense and stuff like that. Trade Mitchell Robinson and see if we can get Kaminga over here. You know, Shout out to Moses Moody, is another guy that's really good. Also, they got a center that they drafted is really good. So I mean, Golden State got a lot of excess players that they can really get rid of. If they want to continue to build their team up. So while I'm looking here, you got Detroit and the Lakers playing. Detroit's beating the Lakers. I mean, the Lakers are losing right now. They're a team that's probably going to be looking to do a fire sale, or either a fire sale or they're going to be looking to be sellers. You got Washington and Miami. Washington beat Miami. Washington's been playing really well. Cleveland and Charlotte, they had a really good double overtime game. Cleveland wins. Philly beat Milwaukee, which probably was a good game. I missed it. Orlando beat Chicago without their rookie, man. Their rookie of the year, Banchero. I think he's out with a sickness. I don't think he played. Anyway, so I don't give a fuck. There's some scores around the league there. Let's get the scoreboard back here from Google. Get that Google scoreboard back here. So I mean, you can always trust Google, man, but Google's ugly, man. That's an ugly scoreboard. Look at that, 61-50. So far so good, man. I'm having a good time calling this game. Like I said, I'm very appreciative to be able to do to do this, to take my mind off of everyday life. So I mean, a lot of people on here they get too excited, all the cursing and going crazy online. It makes you wonder if this is the only thing they have going for themselves. Like when I come on here, I'm having a great time. I'm talking about RJ. I'm cursing, I'm having a good time, cracking jokes and stuff like that. It's entertainment. This is fun. This is supposed to be a fun time to get away from your life, not to come online and be super negative, super negative about something positive. It's weird. Guys have to try to figure out a way to bring some positivity. Like even though like you're talking about somebody, you don't like someone and things of that nature. But this is supposed to be an entertainment. So, I know you. A lot of people like that negativity, like that toxicity. But I mean, you got to try to find some positivity to talk about as well, man. It can't be every day negative. All right, so the Knicks are back, 11:52 on the clock right now. Knicks are looking for RJ. Oh my god, it goes RJ. They decide to feature RJ. I see the mentality is fucked up with the Knicks, man. After halftime, they said, "Hey, let's get RJ a shot." So I mean, listen, man. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna stop this here. I'm gonna stop the game. So I mean, I just need to let you guys see this, man. Let's watch this together. So I mean, I got a copyright strike the last game because I did the same thing. So shout out to whoever did that. Maybe with the Knicks. So whoever with the Knicks, if you're gonna give me a copyright strike like this, understand what the fuck I'm doing here. I'm a Knicks content creator, and we're talking about the Knicks here. You know what I'm saying? So why would you strike the channel? What? Because you want to get your money? You want to get your money as a big corporation? It doesn't make no sense. I'm covering the Knicks. I'm doing you guys a favor. So here goes Brunson. Brunson dribbling up the here. Here goes Julius. So they're looking to set up RJ. Look at that. All this fake stuff just to give RJ a one-on-one stay. So he drives left. Now he's posting up. RJ has no moves. He spins and has a fadeaway to nowhere. He didn't get no lift on it. He didn't get no lift on that. play. So what was the point? What was the point of that? What is the mentality of the Knicks coaching staff? So I mean, that was the idea. Let's get RJ a post up play, a one-on-one post up play. So that, I mean, that leaves us dead in the water right there, because the brain trust behind the basketball, which is Tom Thibodeau and everybody, they felt that coming out into the second half, that and as a team, they also felt that, we need to get RJ going. You know what I'm saying? So that's the only thing they care about. All they care about right now, everybody, is get RJ going. Get RJ a shot. Let's get him a touch so he can get a shot. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's very frustrating. It's very frustrating. But on the Golden State look here, the Golden State, they're running their offense. Everybody's getting a chance. Draymond Green had just now. They just showed a replay. Draymond Green had a shot. He's looking. Uh, Thompson could have shot it. He passed it. Gives it to Looney. Looney had a layup, but Looney found Curry in the corner, wide open, and hits a three. You know what I'm saying? So run your offense. But don't know. The Knicks said, hey, you know what? Our worst shooter. Let's start the second half and let's get him a shot. You know, not a bucket. Let's just get him a shot. There was no drive to try to get him a layup or anything like that. It was like, hey, let's call an isolation play on our worst shot creator in the game, and let's see. Let's get a shot for him. It goes Draymond Green. Curry could have pulled up. Curry is being guarded by Hartenstein. Hartenstein's doing a decent job staying with them up there. Curry gives it up, which is good. They swing the ball, gives it to Klay Thompson. Good shot, good contested shot, and that is Golden State ball. So I mean, that's absolutely off on Julius. Julius is complaining. So Julius was in front and he was pushing forward. So yeah, man, I saw Draymond Green. I mentioned that to him. He was pushing forward. So of course the referees are going to call it, but the referee rescinded that call and they call him the Knicks ball. So here we go. RJ here, Hartenstein. Back to Brunson. Brunson's looking, gives it to Julius. Julius fakes the three. So Julius passed up 2 3-point shots. Here goes RJ. So that was a set play to give RJ a shot. And again, then that shot has no shot to go in. So that's another thing where they're trying to get Julius Randle a shot. Not Julius. They're trying to get RJ Barrett a shot rather than running the proper shot. See, that's the difference between Golden State and the Knicks. Even though Golden State has Klay Thompson and Curry there, they're trying to get the best shot, not trying to get shots for people. That's the difference. That's the difference. Instead of trying to get the best shot, like I said, the Knicks are trying to get RJ a shot. They're not trying to get the best shot for the team. Here goes Curry, calls his own number, throws it up. So now the Knicks have a chance to cut it to within 10. The Knicks had a chance to cut it within 10, not for nothing, for like the last 10 minutes, not the last 2 minutes. Here goes RJ. RJ gives it to Julius. So here you go. The Knicks are looking to post up guys that can't create. Randall can't create either. Here goes Cam. Cam, nice drive to the basket, wasn't able to finish there. So they did call a foul. Who did they call a foul on? Referees called something. I don't know who they called it on. So Cam Reddish is hobbling a little bit there. So they called a foul on the floor. I don't think there's going to be any free throws being shot. So anyway, that's the difference between two basketball teams there. Like Golden State, even though they have such generational talent, they're looking to find the best shot for the team. But the Knicks, they're looking for the best. They're looking to just to simply get a shot for RJ. And that's crazy to me. So Cam Reddish has a chance to cut this lead to within 10. So I'm happy with that. Look at that. It goes without saying. RJ Barrett's stats the last 3 games is horrendous. And it's not just, oh, he's in a slump. No, he is bad. He is not a good basketball player. I've been trying to say that for the last 3 years. He goes Draymond. Draymond's going at Julius right now. So see, like I was trying to tell you, now all of a sudden, oh wow, there was 2 plays there. Let me get into a broken thing here. Cam Reddish sidestepping, gives it back to Hartenstein, gives it back to Julius. Julius being guarded by Curry, being physical, being very physical. Not look, they're trying to get Julius ran out the game. He goes, Curry gives it to Wiggins. Wiggins back to Curry. That's a barbecue chicken. Good defense by Brunson to recover. So Golden State is doing a great job moving the ball. Knicks are playing good defense too, man. Not for nothing. So here goes Randall. So listen, watch that sequence. I wish I could repeat the whole sequence. So I mean, there was a play where Draymond Green kind of got into a little bit of a scuffle with Julius to get him frustrated. I don't know if you guys peeped that. And then another play, Wiggins made a drive. I don't know if Wiggins scored, but Wiggins gave Julius Randle a little chicken wing. I don't know if you noticed that. Two back to back. First, Draymond Green did it, and then the second time Wiggins did it. And then coming on the other end, Curry was physical with Julius just now. To cause I think to cause a turnover, if I'm not mistaken. And then here we go now. They just call a foul on Julius. So this whole thing was all attacking Julius just now. So now Julius arguing with the refs. You can see Julius is frustrated. So as a team concept, Golden State, I want to try to win this game. So let me try to cut the head off. So let's get Julius Randle frustrated because he only has one. He already got one technical. So bad pass by Brunson, yeah, to Cam. It's definitely his fault. It's always the passer's fault. Cam Reddish is not looking to score. That's the problem. It's the different the mentality between certain players on our roster. Curry giving the ball to Looney. He goes Clay. So I mean, Golden State is really good, man, because they're looking to get the best shot. They're moving the ball. They're looking to do their best to get the best shot. He goes Clay with a wide open 3-point shot. He misses it. Fight for the rebound. Good man, good attacking the boards there by Golden State. So I mean, Golden State's giving you what it is to be a good basketball team. Move the basketball. Like the Knicks offense is very similar to theirs, not for nothing, but the Knicks just need to move the ball. Stop trying to feature certain players. So there goes Brunson. You got Hartenstein, gives a pick to Brunson. Brunson fakes a shot, gives it to Cam Reddish. Cam Reddish just pulls up, he misses it. Hartenstein's in, he gets the rebound, gives it back to RJ. RJ sidesteps, no shots for that going in, and then Cam Reddish gets the rebound for the dunk. So RJ Barrett is done. RJ Barrett is literally in like a very, very bad state right now. Golden State Warriors, man, good offense there. First, that was the first one-on-one play. I want to say for like the first three, what was it, 12-minute quarters, first 5 minutes in this game. That was the first one-on-one move there by Steph Curry calling his own shot. There. So I'm at the 650, 648, 46 mark. We got Julius Randle top of the key, faking, sidestep, looking, nothing going on, and gives it back to Brunson. He wants it back, so he drives right. Wiggins being very physical. Julius Randle there. That was just a bad possession by the Knicks. Bad possession. Julius Randle don't got it. He don't got it going either. He can't really create a shot either. So here goes Curry doing his thing. First one-on-one sequence there for Curry. Now they're featuring Curry there. Curry's doing a lot of ball handling there. Draymond Green for three, top of the key, and he makes it. So now the last two plays they actually feature Curry for the first time the entire game. So that was able to get Draymond Green a nice little set shot, 3-point shot at the top of the key. Shout out to Golden State Warriors, man. They're doing it. I mean, they are who they are. They have good players, but as a team, them moving the ball is just beautiful to watch, man. It's beautiful to watch to see basketball players just moving the ball. Like you see it on a college level, because the coaches demand that in college. But to see that in the NBA level, man, it's just amazing. Shout out to my man Singh here. I never met a guy who had a last name Singh who was a bad dude. You know what I'm saying? One of my best friends in high school, his last name was Singh. Shout out to Tika if you're out there. And my man Tika. Shout out if you're related to him. Shout out to if that is you. So, you know, that's a beautiful thing about living in Brooklyn, man. You grow up in Brooklyn, you get to meet a lot of people, man. You know what I'm saying? A Sikh religion, Hindu, that type of stuff. You get to meet all those type of people in Brooklyn. So you get that advantage over the whole world, man. It's amazing. I was like the only Puerto Rican in my neighborhood. My neighborhood was filled with Bajans and Trinis and Jamaicans and Haitians, you know. So I was like the only Puerto Rican in the neighborhood, man. So I mean, for a lot of people, I was like the only Puerto Rican that people ever knew. Meanwhile, my mom is like black, and so we're talking about American, not West Indian. She was American black. That's the best way I could describe it. You know, it's amazing, man. You get to I got a lot of experience with the West Indian Day parade, Juve. I've been down to the Florida Carnival. I've been up to Toronto, what do they call Toronto? Toronto Carnival, I forgot the name of it. But I've been up there too. But I've been up there because of the culture shock that I've had being in New York, being around certain cultures. That's just the way it is, you know? Being in Brooklyn too, I remember I used to play ball with a lot of Hasidic Jews too, you know, just playing ball, literally playing the ball in the park. You know, just being nice. Hey, man, can I play with you guys? You know, and they think about it. Okay, come on, you know, can play. You know, then you just meet people. You come by. Hey, how you doing, man? What's going on? Never seen you in a long time. Yeah, you want to play? Yeah, let's play. You know, that's the New York experience, man. Shout out to Chinatown. You go to Chinatown and get yourself fucked up out there fooling around with them Chinese guys down there in Chinatown. I'm talking about the old school Chinatown in Manhattan. Go down there thinking you're gonna be fooling around or you know or take some of these Asian guys for granted down there. They get your ass fucked up in the Lower East Side. Back at least back in the days, I know that for sure. You know, shout out to the Main Street area right now. Big time culture melting pot in New York City. Yeah, man. So it's getting late. I just got a reminder here that it just got late. Yeah, man. Took a little time out there, 20-second time out. So we back at it. Shout out to Kareem. Kareem is here. So I'm quite sure Kareem went to take a piss just now. Came on to say, "Oh, you Rosado? Shit, let me see what he talking about." Hey man, we out watching the Knicks, bro. We out watching the Knicks. So we got RJ going against Curry. He drives past them and just blows an easy layup. It's written. It is written. He just drives and blows an easy layup. So RJ was on the floor. That's why RJ is able to get this dunk here. So he takes the rim off because RJ fell on the floor. That's why he was able to get that dunk. So him finally getting to put the ball in the basket, so he had to really tomahawk it just so he could remember it. Yeah, we don't have any offense. The reason why, because we're not moving the ball like Golden State. The Knicks are trying to do one-on-one stuff against with players that have no one-on-one moves. But at the same time, I don't think Golden State is playing so well individually that we should be afraid of. But as a team, them moving the ball is what's beating us. It goes Hartenstein, gives it to Randall for Brunson on a pull-up shot here. Randall gets the rebound. Randall needs to make a quicker move there. Spin to the left. Good defensive play. They did not call anything. Good defensive play by Wiggins. He goes full head of steam. Wow. So we got the Knicks. RJ got a hand on the ball there. Hey man. So I mean, the Golden State Warriors have also my man Poole got the block from behind. Okay. So I mean, Golden State has a lot of talent on the team, but the talent is not what's making it. It's the belief in the team system, moving the ball, communicating on defense, and that type of thing. That's what's beating the Knicks right now. Class, the class is beating the Knicks. He goes Klay Thompson. Good defense by the Knicks. Good defense by Cam Reddish. Curry got past him, so you'll take that. Curry's a point guard, and Cam Reddish is a swing man in between her. Rose bring the ball up the court, being guarded by Wiggins, gives it over to Randall. Randall back to Quickly by himself, gives it back to Randall for another isolation. Gives it to Rose. Rose drives all the way to the basket. Inside pass to Hartenstein. Hartenstein gets it to drop, and he's going to get the foul. So we're doing too much isolation with the Knicks. That's why we're losing the game. Too much isolation. Shout out to -2 Trill. What's good, my man? Yeah, we don't have an offense, so that's what he said over the summer. We need a coordinator. Listen, I mean, we're not in football though. We don't need like an offensive coordinator. We definitely don't need that. I don't think that. I don't think so. We that whole concept happened with D'Antoni. You bring D'Antoni for offense. We got to get a defensive coordinator. With Tom Thibodeau was Doc Rivers off. Defensive coordinator. D'Antoni needs a defensive coordinator. That's why they brought in certain guys or whatever. In basketball, you don't need that. Basketball defense and offense literally happen to each other, simultaneously. You could be playing offense and then in a half a second you could be playing defense. So it's not so simple where we can install a defense or having a defensive guru that only takes care of the defense because basketball, like I said, this basketball is constantly moving. Man. It's a perpetual motion game. So you can't, having that like that is not the right way to go. But I mean, that's why you have assistant coaches. The assistant coaches on the team are supposed to do that. So you want to talk about offensive coordinator, defensive coordinator. That's not the right concept because I think the Knicks have like five coaches and other little minuscule coaches out there. So everybody has a job. So as a community, they need to come up with a game plan. So collectively, they need to come up with a game plan. So like I said, I don't think there's anything wrong with the Knicks offense per se. I just think the concept of, okay, listen, we need to give Julius Randle a shot. Let's post up Julius Randle. Okay, no, we got to give RJ a ISO to get him a shot. That is a bad mentality. That's a bad mentality. Now, would a coordinator really do anything about that? I don't know, because you have a whole coaching staff. The whole coaching staff is there. So if you want to talk about a coordinator, they need to just plug me in this podcast, into one of the coach's ear, and then let me be the coaching staff. Let me be part of the coaching staff, just to have somebody else talking. That's really it. You really do that coordinating stuff or that game planning stuff before and after the game when you watch tape. So these guys watch tape and they really think that posting up RJ is a good idea. They think that posting up Julius is a good idea. Isolation plays for these guys that can't create their own shot. Collectively as a team, they think that's a good idea. So instead of having a coordinator, we might actually need to get a whole nother coach, a whole nother coaching staff. But at the same time, I don't think the Knicks are ready for that at the moment because we don't have we still are trying to build this group. So, by getting rid of the coaching staff, that means that we believe in the group. So I don't believe in the group. There's certain players in the group that needs to get out of here. So if we can get some of these players out of here to continue to build the team up, then once this team starts to build, then we can start thinking about, okay, let's see if we can get a championship voice in here. That's just my opinion. Because if you want to talk about Golden State, I think that's essentially what Golden State did. They had Mark Jackson here, who was able to set the table, get everybody going. So once they got the players here, they made a decision in the offseason. That's okay. We need to cross over to the next step. So they crossed over and they brought in Steve Kerr, which is hindsight. Steve Kerr didn't have no coaching experience, but if you want to talk about leadership, talking about changing the culture, giving something that they didn't have, the intangibles of being peaceful on the court there and allowing guys to do what they do, championship pedigree and stuff like that. Steve Kerr brings that. So I think that was important for them, but the Knicks are not there yet. So I think right now we need to concentrate on building this team up. Build the team, make some trades, the right trades, to build the team up. Not to build the team up around Tom Thibodeau, but just build the team up as far as getting the best rotation, best five together. Then once we get that, then we could look at the thing and say, okay, listen, we need to get a different voice in here, you know, to take us to the next level. That's essentially what Golden State did. Because Golden State could have kept Mark Jackson. They very well might have won a championship still. But I think getting that next voice to open up the offense and stuff like that, change it a little bit. I think that was they made the right decision at the right time for that franchise. So as I'm talking here, no really no action here. Cam Reddish was able to get a drive there. Cam Reddish, he drives with two hands on the ball, and he's a lot of times he's not able to finish, man. Sometimes he is. So Curry comes down there very, very boisterous. This hits a 3-point shot. Knicks are back down by 20. So I mean, it was wishful thinking and thinking that the Knicks could catch it, and we did bring it down to 10, I believe. We brought it to 10. I'm not sure if we brought it less than 10, but we were within striking distance from making this a ball game. So we got Clay Thompson coming over the back, I guess, there on Sims on the rebound. So I mean, Golden State's playing good basketball. They're playing good basketball by moving the ball. It's not because of Curry shooting. It's because they're moving the ball. What does Curry have right now? Curry has 18 points, followed by Wiggins with 18. Clay Thompson has 13. So then they're not winning necessarily because of those three guys. They're winning because they're moving the ball. Shout out to the Knicks. You look at the Knicks scoring. You would think the Knicks were moving the ball as Rose, I believe, just hit a 3-point shot. 64 to 81. Knicks are still down. Barrett has 11. Cam Reddish has 11. Randall has 15. Brunson has 11. Hartenstein has 8. You would think on paper and by the box score that the Knicks are moving the ball. They're not. The Knicks are not moving the ball. So I mean, just judging by that production, that means that the potential for being a good ball moving team is there if we chose to do that. See, right now we're not moving the ball. We're just passing it back around. We're not moving the ball per se. So Randall just chucks up a 3-point shot. There was no offense there. There was no zip in the ball. There was no movement. And he just passed it around the perimeter like 4 or 5 times. Curry comes all the way underneath the basket, turnover. He goes IQ, head full head up, pulls up a transition 3-point shot. He misses it. Randall inside with the rebound, gets fouled from behind by Draymond Green and gets a layup. So that's what's up, man. Yeah, so I mean, you speak too soon. Like a couple turnovers by Golden State, and the Knicks be able to capitalize on some mistakes here. Foul from behind. So I think spoiler alert, this is going to be 64-83. That was a bad foul by Jamarco Green. What was the reason for pushing Julius from behind like that? So it's actually 66-83. So we definitely got to get a refresh here from Google. So Julius Randle, hopefully that he makes this free throw shot, and then we're talking about 67-83. 67-83. Golden State, we're not going to be able to stop them, man. But if we can catch, when they miss a few, if we can get on a little run when they miss a few, then that's definitely going to help us out a lot. Here goes Curry. I mean, Poole here, guarded by Rose. Poole in and out, gives it back to Green. Green back to Curry. Curry's dribbling. Wide open on the inside there. Double pump fake there. Good defense by the Knicks, but I mean the double jumping. Nothing really good we could do about that. Here goes Rose. Gives it over to Sims. Back over to Quickly. Quickly's dribbling around. So I'm saying if Quickly's going to be the point guard, they're giving Quickly point guard duties, and Rose is just kind of just chilling. Then that's a problem. We need to figure that out. Quentin Grimes needs to get those minutes. Goes Quickly looking, kicks it back out to RJ. RJ gets the ball. Got 2 seconds on the shot clock there. And here goes another shot. I mean, RJ, man, I mean, the Sims just got the rebound, was able to get the putback. But RJ drives, he was right point blank range at the rim and just misses it. You know? I mean, he was literally at the dotted line and just missed the chippy with his left hand. He's left-handed, right? Unbelievable, man. Yeah, shout out to the Espanol. May not know what you're talking about, why. I said this I am Puerto Rican doesn't mean I speak it. You speak that Puerto Rican? He goes Draymond Green. Curry to Draymond back to Green there, Jermichael Green. 40 shoots it. That was Mr. Lamb. No good. Sims, see these little plays here. This is how the Knicks can chip in. Rolls crossover all the way to the basket, up and under. He's been doing that for his whole entire career, man. Derrick Rose has scored 72 to 85. So here we go. 55 seconds left in this third quarter. So I would like the Knicks to make some stops here. Make some stops and try to chip away at this lead. Again, 11 points. If we can get it to 9, it'll be even better. So good defensive play by Sims there, recovering. But my man Green, for those that say that Jermichael Green is garbage, Jermichael Green is going to get you those interior scores every once in a while. So he's given Golden State quality minutes off the bench here. Here he goes driving, being guarded by Obi. Obi fouls him, but he's still able to finish because he's strong. So this guy's going to be able to do things like that for you. Even though he fouled Julius Randle on one end, bad defensive play on the inside guarding Rose, but he's still able to get these little interior points on the inside here, to keep Golden State honest. He misses the foul shot because he's trash. But he goes Lamb. Lamb just knocks the ball out of Obi's hand, and Curry just shoots up a 3-point shot. Wow, only he could do that. Only he could do that. Obi again. So the Knicks need to do a better job communicating, man. Obi gives it to Rose. Rose on the top of the key looking. I clicked Walter's comment. I didn't even comment on it. But Rose is just took a pick by Sims looking, pulls up as he should. So now we're talking about 84 to 87. So I'll take it, man. I mean, this is not the 9-point lead that I want. But just Golden State's fooling around with us, to tell you the truth. He goes on Curry. Curry's gonna pull up for 3. He misses it. So right now, Golden State, that those last two minutes of that third quarter were kind of fooling around with us. So they might be a little bit too cocky. So the thing with that is I think the Knicks might be able to still might be in this game. Yeah, look at the way high school is moving the what's this HS is moving the rock around, getting a touch. So you mean Golden State, I think, right? Yeah, so I mean that's what the Knicks need to do. Beef from Jersey, what's good, my man? What you think about the Knicks offense? So listen, I like the Knicks offense. You know, it sounds weird. I like the Knicks offense though. I'm just looking at this commercial there. It's, this glizzy stuff there. I don't know how they get away with the whole glizzy jokes on these commercials without, these people coming out and saying something about it. I get frowned upon when I say stuff like that, but I mean the pause culture is all around. Let's talk about the Knicks offense. Knicks have a read and react offense. They basically are running the triangle, pseudo triangle, read and react. Every time a player gets the ball, they have two options. Simple. If you want to do that, like once we come back out of after this timeout or after this break in the quarter, we can really just focus on the Knicks offense. Every time somebody gets the ball, there's two reactions for each player. There's two options. So the thing is, the Knicks need to move the ball rather than wait looking for somebody or wait looking for this or stand there jab stepping looking for shots. You know what I'm saying? If they would just um, you know, react on the reactions, then the Knicks will be in such a better shape, especially in the team that don't have any go-to guys. We don't have any go-to guys and any creators on offense. So if we were able to get the ball and make those reads properly, then we would be such a better team. I feel like our Knicks hold the ball too much, man. We definitely hold the ball way too much. So beef from Jersey, that what I think about our offense, I think our offense is fine. The problem is, I think Cam Reddish runs the offense well, except when it's his turn to shoot, he's just never ready. Julius Randle, I think he runs the offense well, but a lot of times when the Knicks are in trouble, he starts to hold the ball too long. RJ Barrett is done. I can't explain it anymore with RJ Barrett. Brunson is perfect. He's just a point guard. He knows how to play. So he's gonna be successful in this offense. Hartenstein, I think, is doing a good job too. The Knicks actually changed the offense a little bit for him when he's out there to give him those reads. And Hartenstein does a good job of utilizing the reads that he does get. So that's why I like Hartenstein over Mitchell Robinson, just for the simple fact that Hartenstein is still gonna keep you honest on defense and rebounding and stuff like that. But on offense, he's still gonna be able to make good reads on the offense. Obi makes good reads. Sims, I'm watching him. He's doing a good job making some good reads as well. Quickly always dribbles too much. He needs to trust the offense a little bit more too. I feel like he dribbles way too much. Derrick Rose is frustrated by this offense. You could tell. So I mean, the answer is there. We got some answers that could easily be fixed, or attended to. But we just need to. The Knicks need to Where the hell is my drink? The Knicks need to figure that out. So I had a drink somewhere, guys. I don't know what I did with it. I think I left it. I think I left it somewhere. I don't know what I did with it. So anyway, shout out to B from Jersey. We're gonna play around with you a little bit, B. Let's look at the Knicks defensive scheme here. So we're definitely playing one on one. One on one. RJ's playing coming right out. We're picking up guys right away on the ball. So switch there. So the Knicks got caught in a switch that gave Lamb a corner 3-point shot. So my problem with the Knicks on defense is that we're always sending guys to the paint. So Obi Toppin was in the paint for no reason where he has to jump out to get to contest the three. But my thing is, why even have a guy in the paint? It doesn't make any sense. Guys are not trying to drive like they used to. Look at the Knicks offense. You got three guys at the bottom, no movement. He goes quickly goes to set a screen there. So I mean, there was a loose ball foul there. So the Knicks got a turnover. Some kung fu fighting down there with Sims caused a little turnover there. So I'm anxious to see what's going on offensively, man. So let's really get into it at this quarter. So here we go. Knicks on defense. We're playing on man. We're getting up on guys. Staying trying to get above the screen, fighting through the screen, picking up guys on the inside. So watch the opposite side. You see Obi in the paint. You see Rose down in the paint there. Who's guarding Wiggins? RJ wasn't really paying attention. So here we go. We're trying to take advantage of the fast break. Quickly gets the shot up, because we were trying to take advantage of fast break points. We didn't do a good job there. Quickly probably should have drove. He had a whole lane open. So watch the Knicks offense, Knicks defense. Knicks are trying to stay man. Good step back by Poole. Bad shot. Knicks, you got four Knicks down there trying to get the rebound. Nobody get the rebound. Nobody's communicating. So that's a problem there. Nobody's communicating. Got RJ's pissed off at something. I don't know why. I don't know if he's pissed off at Sims. Like he's shaking his head. Is he pissed off at Sims because Sims wasn't in position? That's another thing too. Players that are not that good always tend to blame other players for mistakes happening out there. So I really don't know why he shook his head. Because we got four guys there. He's patting his hands. I don't know if he's talking to Sims there or if he's talking to himself. But I mean, bad players they tend to do that. Bad players tend to pass on bad juju, bad karma to the team. It goes quickly interior rebound there, trying to take advantage of the fast break points there. Got a full head of steam, bad pass. So as the Knicks should, the Knicks are trying to take advantage of every fast break opportunity. Knicks one-on-one defense there, get caught on the switch. Sims playing good defense, passed it on pull, and you see that the Knicks fell asleep and they gave DiVincenzo a shot on the 3-point shot because we busy had two guys at the foul line. He goes pull again, gets another 3-point shot. So he gets that shot because the Knicks always keep sagging down at the free throw line. You see, IQ was at the free throw line and Obi, and allows Poole to get a shot within rhythm within his range. So now here goes Rose has to attempt the shot. Obi Toppin gets a 3-point shot there. So I mean, now we're in disarray because now instead of running the offense, now the point guard feels like I need to create something. So that's why Rose drove. He didn't have a layup. He tried to give Obi a shot. But Golden State Warriors, their defense is so good. They don't have anybody just chilling in the paint for no reason. The Obi Toppin got the 3-point shot, but the defender was right on him still. And so I'm trying to talk through what's happening. It's not really the crispest thing to follow here, but I'm just trying to give a little insight of what I see, what's happening with the offense and what's happening with the players running the offense and things of that nature. So we got quickly doing an inbounds pass. See what the Knicks got going here. Sims just receives it. So we're looking for this. See, sort of read. There's always a read something. See, too much dribbles by RJ, not enough movement. So RJ's going one on one. RJ sets a pick, gets a pick from Brunson. I was going one on one. Spinning is a double team, triple team, quadruple team. RJ pulls up and RJ makes a like this first take shot, and God knows how long, but he was guarded by four players there just now. He goes pull attacking quickly. Good slash there by DiVincenzo. Even better defense there by Brunson to break that up. But good backdoor attempt there by DiVincenzo, man. Just a good basketball player. So Brunson and DiVincenzo, good action between the two of those guys, man. Like I said, former teammates, college teammates, really good. Inbound pass by Poole. Next are playing, getting up on guys, trying to close out on each other. They're switching even. So I mean, Sims just switched them quickly got called them off. So we got Wiggins just pulls up defense on him. Good rebound by Obi. So they're gonna call a push out by Lamb. So Obi Toppin's gonna inbound the ball here. Obi's inbound on the ball. Shout out to Archie Nato. I'm quite sure they're talking about Brunson's old teammates. So he goes quickly. He's creating an offense there. Not enough movement. Knicks are not moving enough. Quickly gives it to Brunson for isolation play. So look, we're running isolation. It's not the right play. But when the Knicks are not doing well running offense, then you have to call isolations because we can't create anything. Now look at RJ. RJ droves in and is like, God, please save me. And the referees called a foul. Yeah, man. So just based on the action happening here, I feel like the Knicks don't have anything going. So RJ looks out of it. He looks like he's out. He's like he's tired. People say, is he sick? Like how long is he going to be sick for? He's been sick for how many games now? What is it with the Knicks at 8-7? Knicks are eight and 7. What's 8 + 7? I'm talking about 15 games. So he's been sick for 15 games. Like I don't know what's going on here. So anyway, we're going into a timeout, I believe. Are we going to timeout or are we? Yeah, I believe we're doing a timeout. We're on a timeout now. So Golden State is at the line, I believe. So shout out to Jersey B from Jersey. I'm trying to analyze the offensive stuff from you, man. You know what I'm saying? So -2 trill. We Puerto Rocks. We talk that Spanish, but we can't read it for shit. Yeah, man. You know what's funny? I used to be able to read it. Like I said, because I'm mixed. My mom is black, and my dad is Puerto Rican. But I mean, my pops never spoke it. But I used to be around my Spanish family a lot when I was younger. So whenever they spoke Spanish, I knew exactly what they were saying. I just couldn't speak it. It was just confusing for me to get the word out. But if they were talking to me, I knew exactly what they were saying. So if they told me to go to the store and buy something, I would go get it because I knew what they were talking about. If they asked or if my grandmother ever said anything to me to go do something or whatever, I knew exactly what she was talking about. Or I would respond to her in English. But as the years went on, just the practice and not hearing it all the time, and not hearing the conversations and not just being around it, I lost that gift. I lost that gift of communicating with my people, man. So I feel bad about that. I've been trying to figure that out, but as older you get, it's harder to remember stuff, man. So That's just my story with Puerto Ricans, man. But I used to be able to read it really good. I used to do well in Spanish class and stuff like that. But the teachers used to think I was lying. But listen, man, I can't speak it. I don't. Can't really explain it to you. But if you're talking to me, I know what you're saying, which is just it's just weird. It's just a weird thing, weird phenomenon. So anyway, beef from Jersey. I agree. They hold the ball on when things don't go right. Yeah, absolutely, man. So I mean, like them holding the ball, it's because I really don't know why they hold the ball. They run in the offense, and instead of moving or whatever, or instead of the guy that's the passer, instead of just getting rid of the ball immediately, he's holding it, and everybody's looking at him because everybody's assuming that that player with the ball is going to go one on one, and that in itself just screws everything up. Shout out to Jarrell. Jarrell is here, man. Shout out to the diehards. That's the host of the diehard Giants. I can't wait to actually do the play-by-play on Sunday, man. Who do the Giants play on Sunday? Let me see. Let's take a little break here. So the Giants, they actually play tomorrow, it says. No, because we're actually in Saturday right now. So the Giants play on Sunday at 1. They play Detroit. So that should be a decent game, man. I feel like the Giants should be able to win that. So I mean, Detroit is 3-6. So I mean, the Giants are not really 7-2. They're 7-2, but they're not really 7-2. So I mean, it's always going to be a game. But 3-6, the Giants should be able to beat them. So the Giants should hopefully come out 8-2 after the next game, man. So, but I'm excited. Those games that I get to watch with Jarrell and stuff like, and shout out to Andy MBK, International Andy from MBK, and also Steph. Hanging out with them on Sunday is becoming a really good fun thing, man. So if you guys like football, check out Die Hard Giants. We actually have a lot of fun there. So I mean, I anticipate that channel growing as the season goes on. RJ knocks down his free throws, so we got 78-92. So anyway, good stuff there. Seth Messersmith, 4. I'm in the Warrior. So I'm a Warriors fan in the chat. All right, cool, man, cool. Yeah, don't disrespect us, man. Knicks are not that good. Knicks are not that good. We're not here capping saying that the Knicks are going to beat Golden State or the Golden State is trash or nothing like that. Golden State is a class team. So the Knicks are losing because we're being outclassed. That's a fact of life right there. So I can't say nothing bad about Golden State. Please don't come in here disrespecting us, okay, Mister Seth Mister Smith. You know what I'm saying, with your Baltimore Ravens helmet, and your Warriors fan. That right off the bat just tells me what kind of person you are, man. You know, you know what I'm saying. Are you even from Baltimore? Are you even from like Golden State? Let me find out you're from Philly or something like that. Yeah. So yeah, he ain't sick, he just suck. Yeah, it's just a difference between vowels. We drop the U and add a I, right? Drop the I, add a U, same thing. It's an ill matrix. Gotta think in Spanish to speak it better. Yeah, man. See, so that's a fact of life. That's the reason why I could understand it when I was growing up, because I was in Spanish. I was literally in a Spanish household. We was dancing merengue all day long, eating Spanish food all day long, pasteles and freaking whatever else you want to fucking say, eating all that stuff, you know. Just give me drinking Malta and whatever other cliche racial stuff that we used to do. A lot of pork. You know what I'm saying? Just eat the fat in the rice. Used to have the salt pork in the rice. You know what I'm talking about? Ketchup on the rice, fried egg on the rice. You know what I'm talking about? The soup, sopa, the rice soup, chicken and rice soup that my grandmother used to make was the best. You know what I'm saying? So if you in that world, man, you're definitely gonna be able to speak it. You're definitely gonna be able to communicate and stuff. But it's in my blood, man, because you can hear it in the way I speak. You can tell that I'm Spanish. Not Spanish, Puerto Rican. That is a difference too. Il Matrix, Spanish and Puerto Rican, the culture. It's the culture, not the language. You know what I'm trying to say? Because Spanish is actually Spain. Spain is Spanish. Puerto Rican is Puerto Rican. Puerto Rican speak Spanish, you know, or they speak a dialect of Spanish. This basically New Yorican language, basically. You know, and that's another thing too. New York Puerto Ricans are different than say like a Florida Cuban. Florida Cuban, and maybe say like a we want to talk about. I don't want to be disrespectful, but like the essays out there in LA. Way different than New York Puerto Ricans, man. You know, way different. Different, whole different thing going on there. You know, people that understand, they know. All right, so shout out to Seth. He said he's from Maryland. So you got Baltimore, Maryland, Baltimore Ravens. So that's the correct connection. But how come you're not a Washington Wizards fan, my man? Why are you a Golden State Warriors fan? Let me know. Tell me that your dad used to be a Mitch Richmond fan back in the days. Tell me that. Tell me you're actually from New York and your dad was a Chris Mullins fan because he used to play ball with him back in the days. Please tell me that. You know? Oh, you're German. Oh yeah, yeah. You got a lot of things going on here, man. So if you're German, then how come you're not a Knicks fan? We got Hartenstein. Hartenstein is a German Nick. He's a German basketball player, German descent. If I'm not mistaken, if I'm not mistaken. So we got Poole. Poole's dribbling up here, being guarded by Quickly, just blows right by him, kicks it back out to Wiggins. Wiggins fakes, gives it back out to Poole again. And see, Quickly lost Poole because Quickly's too busy in the paint. So now Quickly has to make that adjustment. So there's no reason why Quickly's in the paint still. You need to find your man. Because Brunson trying to do an acting job, crosses the fuck out of Poole, and then pulls up, no good. So I mean, the Knicks have no chance to win this game. At least right now, I don't anticipate the Knicks coming back unless Golden State completely collapses and the Knicks can start to hit some buckets back to back. Yeah. So thanks for Seth for coming in tonight to have a conversation with me. El Matrix took me years and working with non-English speaking folks to get to the point where I'm able to get by today. That's what's up, man. So I mean, I fucked up because I married a Haitian woman. So now I'm around, Spanish. I'm not Spanish. French. I'm around French speaking people all the time. You know what I'm saying? So now I'm torn because my kids are, they're half, they're not half, they're quarter Puerto Rican. I gotta say, and they're half Haitian. So it's more, it benefits them to communicate with their family if they can speak French. But we don't do a good job getting that across to them either. So it's all messed up. Tradition and passing on family stuff, man, is very important, man. Definitely got to do it. At least the kids are aware, and the kids are they know about their culture and stuff. But it would be nice if they were able to communicate with their people. Yeah, PR and Cuban, PR and Cuban here. Okay, so you're half PR and Cuban. So listen, man, Il Matrix, Florida and Cubans, man, what do you think about that? Florida Cubans and New York Puerto Ricans are two different animals when it comes to the culture. They're still within the culture. You're talking about hip hop and stuff like that. They're still within the culture, but as far as like families and how they interact with the culture around the city and stuff, like I said, Florida Cubans and New York Puerto Ricans are way different. Uh, I'm like a I'm like Steph Curry. Okay, I got you. Just messing around with you, man. It's all good. I've told the story before. Shout out to I am Jarrell. He's giving a shout out to Geraldine. Is Geraldine still here? Geraldine's still here. What's up, Geraldine? The Warriors are outplaying us, and we're getting our coach. Yeah, I agree with that. We're just being outclassed. If you mix that up together, it has to do with a class system, man. We're definitely outclassed here by Golden State. But shout out to I am Jarrell. He does the Giants show. So I'm going to talk about cultures and why players like teams and stuff. I told the story before. I used to know this dude. He's from India, so he came to America when the Redskins were winning football games and they had Doug Williams and stuff like that. So my Indian friend, his family, his dad, his mom, they're dark skinned. You know what I'm saying? They're dark skinned Indians. So when he came over here, he thought that those Redskin guys were Indian. You know, say he don't know. He's just coming from another culture, coming here, learning the culture and stuff. So he became a Redskins fan, him and his dad, because just physically those guys looked like them. Which is incredible to me because like a lot of Indian people are in denial. They look at each other, they see the brown skin, but I don't think they classify themselves in the same ilk as black people. But a lot of these Indian people could say they're black. If my friend said that he wanted to be black, that nothing you could say about it because he look Guyanese, black, dark skin. You know what I'm saying? Little bit of a red tint to it. Maybe a little bit lighter, but still brown. You know what I'm saying? So if his dad was dark as fuck, you know what I'm saying? So if he wanted to, like they could have said that they were black. There's nothing you can say deny that. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, that I think I always thought that was a good story that they came here from India, learning the English language and stuff like that, and that the football team with Doug Williams and those guys and Redskins. So he got to see the star players, all black guys, and that was his first real taste of American culture there, just watching the Redskins. So that's why he's a Redskins fan. So I get it. I could respect that, rather than somebody say that, oh, I'm a fan of LeBron. So I used to be a Miami Heat fan. Now I'm a Lakers fan. I was a Cleveland Cavaliers fan, because you're a LeBron supporter. I don't really like fans that like players. I respect it though. I respect it, but you know, I'm not really that type of fan. I'm a Knicks all day. I don't care who's on the roster. And I can care less if these guys come and go too. I'm just a more fan of the Knicks, making the Knicks better as a team. Quickly got stuck there. So the Knicks, 15 seconds on the shot clock. Brunson drives all the way to the bucket there. See, all this is one-on-one stuff here. The Knicks don't need to do that. RJ drives to the bucket, and he just has no shot of making any shots there. Sims fighting hard on the inside there. Sims fighting real hard on the inside. You got Draymond and RJ battling on the inside a little bit. What's the real time? 12:19. Real time on the clock is 12:19. So still it's late. Man. It's pretty late. I was about to say still early in the evening. Let me say this. I forgot to say this. Listen, I was trying to tell you. I was mentioning this in the beginning of the podcast. I've had a bad week, to tell you the truth. Not for nothing. The beginning of the week started okay, but this is like my real first week, at work and stuff, doing overtime and all that stuff. So it's been very hard for me this week. Then my little guy got sick. So, I couldn't go to work because I had to stay home with him. So my little guy got sick 2 days in a row, really, really bad fever and stuff like that. It finally broke today. So he's still sick actually. He's coughed himself to sleep. His fever finally broke, but my man is sick like a dog. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully he feels better tomorrow. But I got a setback in my foot, man. I'm back to work and stuff, but I think I broke my foot again, guys. I mentioned it a little earlier in the podcast, but I think I broke my foot again. So we're gonna have to see what I did. I'm gonna go to the doctor tomorrow to get it checked out, and I'll let you guys know next time I see you whether or not if my foot is broke again. That's not good, man. That's not good. If my foot is broken again, I think that's not good. There's a Knicks here. Knicks are taking too long. Looking. Good alley oop there by Sims. There, Sim is so strong. The thing with Sim jumps. When he jumps, he takes people with him. So even when he jumped in the air, he pushed whoever was behind him back. I don't know if you see that. Watch this play. They're showing a replay. And now watch Sims. Sim is jumping, but when he jumps and when he came down, he pushed Draymond down. When he came down, he pushed him back, and then he went up strong. So you have to be very aware of Sims because Sims will knock your nose off, man. Fooling around, Sims will knock your teeth out. Stay away from the elbows, bro. But yeah, man, toe injury is bad, man. I mean, like, I stubbed my toe and I finally I broke it. I know I broke it the first time. This time I stubbed it hard, but if it looks like I broke it again, I mean, it swelled up. I can't even walk on the damn shit again. So I mean, I hope it's not broken. I hope that I just severely stubbed it again. But I can't be without working for a while, man. So hit the thumbs up while you're at it. You know what I'm saying? I can't be without work. You know what I'm saying? But if my toe is broke again, what the hell am I supposed to do? So hit that thumbs up. That's the least you can do. So I mean, the Knicks are starting to score a little bit. So wow, look at that, 90-98. Golden State's fucking around with us. So Golden State was doing a little showboating a little bit. So now here we go. The Knicks are within striking distance here. So you're talking about 98 to 90, as Curry is able to get a shot there to bring it back up to 10. So 10, we're talking about a 5 possession game. Still a long way to go. But I mean, if the Knicks are able to get certain things going on here, we might be able to figure this thing out here. Because RJ drives there and it just throws up a bullshit shot. He pushes Curry, he's getting mad. But I mean, you're blowing easy shots, bro. Now here goes Curry. Curry pulls up. Now watch it. He makes it. No, he misses it. Brunson gets the ball. So we're wasting time. RJ's getting the best shots you will ever get. Here goes Brunson looking in the paint. Nice move there on the inside. I wasn't able to finish that, but that was a nice move. But Archie's coming down there and getting shots that should easily be going in, and he just blowing them like crazy. My man is 5 for 18. It's to the point now where you got to start thinking about benching this motherfucker. Good offense by Golden State. They're just moving the ball. They're moving the ball. That's it. The difference between the Knicks and Golden State, they moved the ball. The Knicks were within 8, right? All they had to do, if RJ would have scored, we would still be down. We would still be 8, right? But then a couple mistakes there, and that next thing you know, now they up by 13 again. Yeah, man. So it is what it is. It sucks. That sucks. It sucks, man. Like I said, like it's like I don't care about the players, man. I care about the Knicks. So the Knicks not being able to secure opportunities to whatever, it hurts. But like I said, I don't feel bad for RJ. I don't feel bad for any of these players. Like I said, I feel more bad for us. I feel bad for the Knicks. So we got Jarrell. Jarrell wants the link, man. So if he wants the link, give him the fucking link. If he wants the link, I gotta give him the link. Let me see. Let me see. Where are you at? I'm gonna send it to Twitter. All right, Mr. Joel, I just sent the link to you. So pop in when you feel like it. 103 to 90 on this clock here. I don't know what the actual score is. I think the actual score is 103 to 90. So I think the Knicks could still catch up. We were down by 8, now it's back up to 13, guys. Let me try to catch up with these guys. Yeah, man, that sucks, man. I broke my toes. Doesn't make no sense. It goes on Shaw Powers. Peace to Shaw. Yo, Shaw, I was trying to get I know we're friends on Twitter here. But I was trying to get you into this group here just in case you want to pop in because you've been popping in a lot. I know you do podcasts and stuff, so I was trying to get in so maybe we can hang out a little bit, with these watch alongs. So I'm trying to find your name there. It's Shaw Powers 13. So I've been trying to get you hooked up onto this into this group here. So I mean the Knicks are losing, man. It's 103. Now it's 105 to 90. Bad turnover by the Knicks ends up being a offensive thing here. So I mean, what happened here? It was a turnover. Okay, bad pass by RJ. So there you go again. It's just RJ bad passes. Yeah, RJ easy blown layups. I just heard Jarrell. So what's up, Jarrell? Give me a second, Jarrell. Yeah, yeah. Give me a second, Jarrell. I'm trying to get my man in here. All right, so listen, I gotta have to do that on the slide. So listen, Shot Powers, man. If you like to jump in, sometimes I'll put you in the group, and then when I put the link in there, you can pop in anytime you want to. So let me get Jarrell in here. What's good, Jarrell?
Salute, salute, salute. What up, what up, what up?
What's good, my man?
I don't know, man. Can I chill with you? Can I hang with you? Can I be down with you, man? What's good?
Yeah, if you want to, man, we got like what 4 minutes or so in this game.
Yeah, man. I missed pretty much the whole first half, man, for wife reasons. And yeah, I just been catching up, man. I gotta watch the first half probably when I wake up in the morning.
So this is true. Is Cam hurt? I think I missed that.
Really? Yeah,
I don't know. He
I
hasn't,
missed
he
that
hasn't came
completely.
back. Yeah, he hasn't came
Damn.
back. I wonder what his minutes are right now.
Is he on the bench?
Good question. If he's iced up, then that's a different story.
I don't know. I gotta see. Oh, he said sore groin.
Yeah, yeah.
Damn.
Put some ice on your nuts, man. You be all right.
Yeah, man, he young, man. He be back next game.
Yeah.
If it's
So how
just a
you been, man?
swore. Been chilling, man. Like I'm ready for the weekend, man. It's been a long week.
I,
Like I heard your week was messed up too, man. How you break your foot again?
well, my son, he had a bad fever, right? So
Hmm.
he's been hot, 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 hot. So in the middle of the night, I woke up and he's like next to us, and he was like a sauna. He was hot. So I picked him up. I took him into the bath, trying to get his fever down. So it worked. So me and him
Hmm.
in the bathroom kicking it and stuff. So I had the tub up. So I unplugged the tub. I stepped into the tub to pull the thing out the tub. And when I took my foot out the
Uh,
tub, I put my foot down and I kicked the tub. And I
damn.
heard it. I heard something snap like that. So I was like, oh man, did I break my toe
What?
again? No fucking way, man.
Yo, you heard it?
Yeah, I
Like
heard it.
what?
So, like that. I heard
Damn.
it. Yeah, so I wrapped it up
Mm,
a little bit and then I went to bed. When I woke up, the it was hurting me. The bandage was hurting me because the swelling kicked in.
right.
So now my foot is all swollen up. So definitely tomorrow, man, I'm gonna have to get it checked out. Hopefully, it's not broken, man.
Yo, that's crazy. Your job could be like, hey, yo, this dude crazy.
Yeah, they could be like that.
Ah, that's wild, man. Damn. Sorry to hear that though. That's just bad luck. I don't even know what to call that. that's not you being clumsy. That's just I
Nah,
don't
that's
know.
me being clumsy.
You think so?
Yeah, I'm clumsy,
I
man.
don't know. Seems like
But it's
that's a
just too
little bit bad luck. Like that could happen to anybody.
yeah, definitely. Freak shit, man. When that happened to me coming out the room and I kicked the edge of the door frame, that was crazy. Because I mean, the literally, the toe came off, man. The skin was what kept the toe on there. That's the I can't even,
It was that bad?
yeah, the toe. I mean, the toe broke off. The toe broke off and was hanging here. No surgery. You believe
Right.
that?
So about these Knicks.
Right.
Yeah, man, that's crazy. Like,
Yeah,
yeah, but see, yeah, like I said, that's not you really being clumsy. You know how many times I stubbed my toe? My toe just, stayed in the right direction. That's all. You know what I mean? Everybody stubbed their toes.
yeah,
I'm
but I
big as
snapped
hell.
my
You
shit like
think
the
I'm
Slim Jim.
about to say I'm big as hell. You think I never stubbed my toe on something? Like I'm running this shit all the time.
Yeah. So why you in full Giants gear right now? You got the hat on. You got the hoodie. The hoodie look fresh and clean. Boy,
Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.
wait some fresh. So
Only reason I don't got the heat on in my house and it's cold as hell. Chilling. That's the only reason I got this on. Not gonna lie.
fucking full winter hat on. Shit
Yeah,
looking
man,
like
I'm chilling, man. Know what I mean?
it look like giant claws.
Hey, man, we 7-2. This is a 7-2 hat. I mean, 7-2 hoodie. You
Yeah,
already know. Like, and plus that game that we got against Detroit, we can't take them lightly, man. We have to win that game. We gotta win the game because we played Dallas on Thanksgiving. So can't go
yeah,
into that game with a loss on a short week too. So
yeah. You got to keep the confidence high too. Because if we can beat Detroit, it gives us a high going into that game. But it could start a losing streak. But if we lose to Detroit and then say we lose that Thanksgiving game,
exactly.
now that taste will be in our mouths, and that's something that we
Mhm.
can take into the rest of the season. So got to be
I,
very careful.
I actually think we got like 4 division games in a row.
Yeah,
It's gonna be crazy. Like we played Dallas, then Washington, then Eagles, then Washington again, I think, or something like that. And then we got to play the Eagles again. I think is the last game of the season.
yeah. Unforgiving season, man. We definitely took advantage of the beginning, but the last part, it's gonna be tough, man. We got to get as much wins as we can to try to hold on.
Yep, trying to make the playoffs, man. We're not supposed to be here, but I want to be here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That's
I
what's up.
like our chances in the playoffs, man. Once you get to the playoffs, as long as you can play good football, you got a shot.
Right. At least one. You know what I'm saying? Give me one game because we probably get like a wild card, so it'll be an away game. And
Mhm.
we've been playing pretty good on the road, so we'll see. I don't want to say we're gonna get there yet.
Yeah.
Definitely got a good shot though. Yeah, what's up with Grimes, man? Maybe I can get you to answer that question. What's up with Grimes?
Well, you want to know what? Now you mention it, I'm thinking about it. I think they're just trying to showcase roles in those guys. That's what I think.
Really?
There's no other way. Because I mean, if Grimes is healthy, he should be playing.
Right.
Especially they bench Fournier. Remember they
Right.
benched Fournier for Grimes. Now Fournier is
Yep.
completely out the rotation altogether, and Grimes is not there. So something's going on there.
Right. Well, they had rumors talking about IQ and Derrick Rose being shipped off. So we'll see. Something got to happen though. I kind of figured some type of move was going to happen. I really didn't think it would be Emmanuel quickly though. But I really do think we should trade Derrick Rose.
Yeah, definitely. Derrick Rose is out of here. He probably shouldn't have lost all that weight. I think I mentioned that during the pod. His the whole thing with his game is power. So why would you take away your strength? That little extra 5 pounds that he lost might have been too much for him.
True. But then again, for those who like Derrick Rose, it's not like I want to get him off the team. But I don't know. He really doesn't fit the timeline, and I think they want to give more minutes to Grimes and quickly. But quickly is going to be linked to being in the trade too. So we'll have to see. I don't know because
Just
it doesn't make sense to get him off the roster because of the money. Because this is his last year, right? Like we should have traded him last year, if that makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Like he makes too much money for his production. But he's a leader on the team, so
yeah, definitely. You can see that he might be a little aggravated too with the roles. He's just playing aggravated this season.
yeah, he came out and said that he didn't know his role with the team, and that's not like him. He usually doesn't say anything. Uh oh, here go your man Sped. Or
You see the
Steve,
fade?
whatever his name.
You
I
see the
call him.
fade? They was making fun of him today because they had the bowl thing. But I know if they got the bowl on it, that means that he about to get the ill fade there. But this he looks great, man. Up until this point, he looked like that he was cutting his own hair with like a blick, with like a blue bic. Like stopping at the freaking Ahmed store or whatever, to get like a 50-cent bic from the freaking grocery store.
Watching him and Grimes on the wing is crazy though, because they got the shortest arms. Like they
Yeah,
just
both
look,
of them.
they
Yeah,
just shape
weird.
weird to me. Both of
Yeah.
them. But at least
It's
Quentin Grimes' arms is a little longer. This speed, his arms is crazy. He looked like a praying mantis. He just got the short arms. It's just elbows and wrists.
Yeah. He looks like a science experiment, man.
Right. He could shoot though. I
Shoot
do
the
give
shit
him
out
that.
the ball.
Can't do nothing else, but he can shoot.
Yeah. He could jump too a little bit, not for nothing. If he
Yeah,
if
a
he
little
gets
athletic.
yeah, if he gets a little drive, he could bang it on cats. It looks weird because his arms are like this. He's like a Tyrannosaurus Rex, but he can still get up there.
Oh, you got a question. Bayside Junior said Grimes isn't injured. Nah, Grimes. I mean, he was injured, but he hasn't been on the injury report for like a week. Like Grimes just isn't playing, and
You see the
nobody knows
nice little
why.
pull up there? Swing from what's his name? Deuce over to Grimes, and Grimes just pulls up.
Hmm.
That's what he does.
Salute Geraldine. Good night. Good night. Geraldine said good night. She can't
Yeah.
hang in this last minute.
Yeah, 33 seconds, man. This is ugly, man. I can't do these late night games. This is I get it, West Coast and stuff, man, but being up so late, man, with like it's like 12:35 for Christ's sake.
Especially doing content too, because you've been on the whole game, right?
Yeah, man, because I got a problem. That's why something wrong with me.
I
You know,
already told you that. That's your superpower, man. Like your superpower is good and bad at the same time. You're like a villain and a hero.
it's called that I missed my medication thing.
Oh,
That's what happened.
that's what it is.
When I take my pills, I can't do this. As long as I'm off the meds, I can get all that talking out.
Man, salute to Seth. Look at your man Seth. Talk about some Let's Go Warriors.
Yeah, and he's from Baltimore, and he's German too, so he's all
Yeah,
fucked up,
yeah,
man.
yeah. I caught it kind of towards the end. When you was talking about that, that's when I actually kind of came into the chat. So salute to him though.
Yeah, definitely, man. So yeah, man, Jarrell, good to see you, man. But this is late, man.
Hey, hey, I just came here for a good time, not a long time. I did not plan on being here after the game. Everybody, good night. Eru, I'll see you Sunday if you're available. Die Hard Giants. I'll be on halftime during the game. And yeah, peace, everybody.
Yeah, no doubt, man. I was telling the guys too in the chat that it's a good time. I look forward to hanging out with you on Sundays with the Giants games.
Thank you, man. That's what it's all about, man. It's all about community and family for me over there. Just getting some little more people in the chat so we can converse a little more and more and more and talk about football.
Yeah,
I like answering questions. Now, I mean, like if you don't know that much about the game, if you be in the chat, ask questions, I will answer everything. Like I could talk football all day.
yeah. I like to snap, so I'm gonna be snapping on you. If you got something smart to say, I like to snap at you, man. So
Of course,
come up in there, let's hang out.
I like this. I like the snap too. Like
Yeah,
I'm gonna answer your question, but yeah, you can get these bars if you want to.
no doubt, no doubt. All right, Mr. Drill, man. Got to wrap it up. Another day tomorrow. Like I said, I give guys updates and let people know what's going on with this toe of mine. But
Yeah,
I
man.
know it looks ugly, man. It literally physically looks ugly, but I think I'm gonna be in trouble
Hero.
for a little while.
Man, you got to walk around in an iron boot for the rest of your life just cuz. Like, even if when you're healthy, still put it on just in case, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna be wearing freaking winter boots in the house now because I cannot go like another six. Freaking how long I was out? 3 months. I can't go another 3 months with a broken foot,
Right. That's crazy. Oh, Shaw said he didn't see anything, but he down, no question. Like you gotta add him to that group chat. I don't know how you add people.
Yeah, me neither. I was trying to do it just now. I couldn't figure it out. But I figured it out the other day, but I couldn't get his name in there. I don't know why Twitter well, I don't know what's going on with Twitter. They're not allowing certain things. Things are weird. They mess around with the
Right.
system.
Elon, man. You know what I mean? Twitter/Tesla. You know what I'm saying? It's number Elon Musk, billionaire, trying to mess with us. He might not even have no Twitter. He might be over there on Facebook or something. Ugh.
Yeah, he sounds like a Marvel villain, right? Elon Musk. I am
Elon
Elon
Musk.
Musk. You know? Fucking
Fa
Doctor
as
Doom.
Doctor Doom. He wanna be Doom real bad, yo. You can tell with the
Uh,
Tesla stuff, he wanna be Doctor Doom. He read
yeah,
comic books.
yeah, absolutely. But yeah, man, Drew, I gotta cut you off, man, because like I said, me and you start talking, we'll
Yeah.
be on here for like the next 2 hours, bro.
Peace. Bye. Peace.
Yeah, man. I'll see
Bye-bye.
you soon. But you already know what it is here. I gotta fucking find the
Yo, the outro button don't move, E-Root. It's the same
this is the
every
same
damn
spot, right?
show. Same
But
spot.
the thing is, I got so many things here, that I'm like, I gotta like organize a little bit better. But I won't leave the outro, but I'll play the new intro. How about that on the way out?
Okay,
I'll play the new intro. So I'll play
cool.
the intro, but then I'm out of here, man. So listen, good night, Jerome.
Peace, peace, peace.
All right, peace, my brother.